welcome along to session 30 of Beldania. I'm not keeping that up. So, last session, we ended off with the group headed towards the boat, the Reaper, to deal with a press gang, a bunch of crimpers determined to take people and force them to sail. And you decided that the best form of justice was swift and from the sword. And our group of mass murderers paced the gangplank. Today, I have playing with me, Bruno.
Hello! Today I will be playing Alessio McPherson, the Battlemaster human fighter.
I don't know why I'm so lively today. I have Josh.
I'm always lively.
Hi, I'm Josh. I will be playing Sebastian Belmont, the Abjuration Wizard.
Blind. I have Jamal.
Hey guys, let's bring this one a little bit more down to earth. Today I'm going to be playing Yavo Duskmane, Leonin, Order of the Scribes Wizard, and my spellbook Theseus is played by this douchebag called the DM here.
If you ever call on him. And we won't stay down to earth because, well, yeah, just because you can bring it down, I'm sure Rico can bring it back up. I've got Rico!
Hey guys, I'm Rico and I'll be playing Torrin Goldenbrand, the Dragonborn Paladin.
And I have Joe.
Yes, I'm Joe, and I play Hennic Littlefield, the halfling farmer and bard who is always down to earth.
Woo! That he is. I mean, glass confusion.
Being 3 feet tall helps.
Yeah, there is that. Down to the earth, indeed. And so, yeah, I don't really know what to say to you other than, you're in the docks, you're looking at the Reaper. Go.
So we see some people, right?
Yeah, so the boat is rocking in the harbour. You'll notice that there's a little bit of a wide berth given to this particular boat. There aren't many boats particularly close to it. I would say that there's at least a 20-foot radius around the boat for any fireball throwers. And yeah, standing on the boat itself at the top of the gangplank are a couple of, well, nasty-looking thugs. I believe we can even show you exactly how nasty they look as they stand with sort of morning stars on shoulder, sort of staring out at anybody who comes near the boat.
Hennic?
Well, Hennic will sort of walk out, but not too far from his much larger friend. And
I'll stand behind you, Hennic.
and project as well as he can here, and just, well, first of all, actually, sort of, we're in this, right, folks? We've agreed.
I'm standing right behind you,
100%.
looking
100%.
as intimidating
I am here
as
for you,
possible.
Hennic.
Well, sir, it's our informed assessment. You're recruiting by impressment. Snatching folk you know ain't yours ain't wanted on these shores. So release the men you've taken and we won't cook your bacon. I advise you no rebuttal unless you want your vessel scuttled.
Yeah, what he said about the bacon.
Yeah!
Torrin staring intimidating.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
With advantage, because that was pretty cool.
Yes, exactly.
Good. It's all coming according to plan.
2 very low dice rolls for a 16 total.
Yeah, can you... I don't think you can roll that low, Joe.
Yeah, I can.
Aren't you an eloquence bard?
No, I made up.
No,
my
you're
own
not,
thing.
are you? Of course you are. Yeah, of course. Sorry. My brain's going, you're an eloquence bard.
It's a plus 10, but still, when you roll a 5 and a 6.
I thought you could roll below 10. No, I forgot about that. Yeah, a 16. The sort of 2 thugs look at you and... You've got problems with the boat. Your problems are with the boat. And they walk down the gangplank. Gesture for you to go on. They want no part of your problems. And you have removed 2 thuggers.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Well done,
Supposedly
Hennic.
And we'll head on to the boat, I guess.
Okay, bear with me a second.
It's advanced.
I'm just removing 2 thugs. Yeah, I think... Tell me you guys can see.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Can you see most of the boat? You just the sail bit
Yes.
is the center of the sail bit is blocking you, right?
Yep.
And
Mhm.
can you see below decks?
No.
Great,
No.
I've succeeded. This was so difficult to do. I'm really pleased.
Oh yeah, I see that it's down there.
Okay, cool.
The black
yeah,
area.
but I have somewhat succeeded. We'll find out when we go down below decks whether it works for you guys. And you should also be able to see some fuckers standing around you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And a scurvy-toothed little bastard looks at you. And hey, what happened to Jeffers? He's meant to stop you people getting on the boat.
Well, they didn't.
Well,
He looks like this.
uh,
Well, we gave him a stern talking to, and yeah, I suppose he agreed.
seems he saw the error of his ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a sail on for jars of sand, so he went.
Get off the boat!
Hey. Do you like cats?
We'll be happy to leave.
No!
Then you'll hate this one.
We'll be happy to leave as long as you send the men you snatched up with us.
Yep.
We've got problems, lads! And he sort of taps his cutlass to his hand.
I'll pull out 3 weapons.
He looks at you with a scurvy smile and says, roll initiative.
Make me.
He
Evil
will.
villain. Evil.
If you want to hit him, then you will need to roll initiative.
I'm probably gonna kill this man within 1 round of combat.
Are you? I believe it when I see it.
Are you challenging me to kill this man within 1 round of combat?
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
believe you. I don't believe you will.
Can I ask you guys a quick question?
You can.
Yes.
Does your dice ever go insanely slow on?
Yeah, you need to remove hardware acceleration or disable and
Yeah.
re-enable hardware acceleration.
Okay. I got 30 on my initiative.
That's cool. It's more than
What?
5.
Okay.
Is it a nat 20? It's not, right? That's 19, yeah? Or 18. Yeah? Bruno.
Hmm?
Is that a nat 20?
No,
Or is it? No, okay, it's an 18. Yeah.
It's an 18.
Well, and so it begins, and I'm afraid that I focus much more on the combat elements than on their personalities, so it's probably better off that we just fight the fuckers. The music is going to be a bit loud, so you might want to turn down your overall volume, because I'm not rebalancing all the music that I carefully selected for fun pirate fights. Cool, yeah, a guy looks at you, and you look at him, and he looks at you, and you look at him, and he looks at you, and let's hear it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here.
Just a quick thing, I haven't made them dynamic lighting resistant, but if you can see objects on the ship like this is a fairly large sort of tarp on a stick, you will have to walk around them.
Okay.
Yeah. You can go back and, yeah, that's fine, I think.
And I'm gonna strike him with Felicity, my spear.
Okay.
And I'm
First
gonna...
time.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
And she's just on one hand, so that's 11 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my pushing attack, Battle Master Maneuver. So that's an additional 1d8 damage.
Yep.
So that's 2, and he needs to give me a strength saving throw.
Is this to be knocked prone?
It's to be pushed back 15 feet.
Okay, cool.
I did say I was gonna kill him.
Are you trying to push him off the boat?
Yeah.
Aha, okay, so he does get advantage. It's a 17?
I reckon that succeeds.
Yeah. He's got 3 legs, you see.
Extra attack.
Yeah, cool.
16 to hit.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Then that's gonna be an additional 11 damage, and I'm gonna push attack him again. So I'm gonna need.
He is wounded.
Oh, actually, that's 20 damage altogether.
Yeah. That's after that. He's got.
Yes.
Yeah.
And another strength check.
Strength save?
Yeah, strength
Yeah.
check, please.
Sorry, I don't know why it's plus 2. 16.
Oh God. Let me.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled a
Let me
check
just
instead of a save.
Let me just really make sure if it's a 15. No, my save is a 16 now.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
That still
So
means
Mita
it.
beats it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here.
Are you? Okay, bye.
And does he want to use an opportunity of attack? Attack
No.
Opportunity? He
No,
doesn't.
he can't.
Oh.
How much movement speed do you have?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have 5.
You've currently used 35.
Did I? No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I was there.
You have to go round. Yeah, you have to go round the object, right?
Oh. I see.
Technically, you should have provoked an opportunity attack on the way past, but you didn't. Yeah, cool. So yeah, you can't get out of his range. That's your problem. So he can't make an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna use my bonus action this turn to activate my spear.
Okay.
So it glows with a light purple
Yep.
light thingy. And then I'm going to roll. I'm gonna use my action surge
Okay.
to use it.
Mhm.
11
That'll hit.
extra attack. 17.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna make this attack a critical because I can do this once per
Cool.
day. So that's that plus 2d4, and I'm gonna make it a precision attack plus 2d8.
Okay, so that's 3 battle master maneuvers expended. Yeah.
Yep. So 15 plus 6 plus 8,
Yeah. He's severely wounded.
and he needs to give me a strength saving throw.
Why?
Because I use my pushing attack.
You used precision attack on the last one.
Precision.
On the last one, you said precision. Did you mean pushing?
Yeah, I meant pushing.
Okay, that's fine.
Precision adds to the hit, not to the damage.
Fuck's sake. This is still a strength save, but I've rolled a fucking athletics check this time. 23.
God darn it!
Yeah, advantage is a big thing when you have decent strength. Does that complete
Can
the turn?
someone make him weaker?
Ah.
And yes, that is in my turn.
Okay, love that for you. The hatch opens, and 2 guys that come up with swords in hand. What's going here? But that ends their turn. Hennic, you're up.
Oh, interesting. I was just switching this here because my D&D Beyond says I have 54 hit points. Yeah. So I see on the map, what looks like one of those grates that leads below deck, and perhaps a hatch that leads below deck.
This grate looks like it's for onboard cargo, so it's actually like a up crate. The hatch is what they came up.
I'll tell you what I'm looking for is something to break, and also something that by breaking it potentially might also help us get to the captives. But
You can break the
really
the
just
holding
break.
box. Yeah, absolutely. This crate, I can't disable it on the map, but you can definitely break it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like to try to do that using the Ring of the Ram,
Uh-huh.
which I just want to bust it. So I'm going to use all the charges of that right now. No, just 2 of them.
Okay.
So it's a alternatively you can expend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to break an object you can see within 60 feet of you that isn't being worn or carried. The ring makes a strength check with a +5 bonus for each charge you spend. So
Okay, go ahead.
one of those
Give me the
deals where
strength check.
you have to do it as a DC rather than as an attack.
Yep.
Let's see. So it'll be this plus 10. So 21 total.
Oh, yeah, that's more than enough. The wooden holding crate sort of shattered into pieces, and what you see is manacles. There's nobody wearing them, but there are manacles, piles of manacles.
Okay.
And they sort of
Probably
spray
should
across the
have
deck.
or something.
Well, no.
That's fair. I just wanted to start doing some damage and busting up their
You
shit.
do hear a
Because they said
shout from down below decks, but the other side of the boat. Sky on, Kath! And a man shouts back, "Don't worry, we're dealing with vermin."
Well, they said my problem was with the ship, so I thought I'd start busting things. But that guy over there don't look too friendly either. So even though I know he's gonna have probably advantage, let's see how close to him I have to get. That's my wee little legs. I have to be there. Ugh. So now that I've smashed this, it was just a crate.
Yeah, you can stand in
go
it.
the
It's
area
place,
of it.
yeah.
All right, then that's what I'll do. I'll stand.
There's a lot of manacles, it might be a little bit annoying.
Yeah, but so that I can go there and get 30 feet from the guy across the way without stepping past
Yep.
these closer dudes and attempt my probably pointless telekinetic shove.
I see, yes. 15?
I think it's just... Ooh. I assume it uses my regular DC, which is 15. You're good.
Okay. Sorry.
all
The captain sort of pokes his head up very briefly. That's not what I wanted. He pokes his head up very briefly. And you see he sort of looks over and then just goes slightly back downstairs. And sort of waits down there. Alessio, two thugs come around either side to flank you with their morning stars. And they will swing at you with advantage. The first one will be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
The second one will
I'll
be...
use my reaction to riposte that.
Okay. The second one is a double nat 20, by the way. I'm boss like that.
Alright, hold on. So first one, the riposte. 27 to hit.
No hit.
Okay, so he takes that plus that plus that. So he takes 12, 13, 15 damage for that
Okay.
attack.
Cool.
And on the second nat 20, I'm gonna use Proficient Combatant to roll a dexterity check to save or avoid damage. I'm just gonna put it in roll 20.
You can't use two reactions, Bruno.
Oh, is that a reaction?
It must be. There's no words.
It doesn't say anything on the wording.
True. Is using actually no, it's dependent on the maneuver itself, I guess.
Once per short or long rest. That's a really weird phrase anyway. Once per short or long rest, okay. You may roll a acrobatics check to or save. Check or save? Okay. To avoid damage. Take half.
Sorry.
Yeah, somebody's just ridden it very badly. Take half damage and counter attack instead. Roll your standard attack one time. Okay. I am going to say that in future it will require a reaction. But even if it doesn't require an action, it says once per short or long rest, once per long rest on the two separate abilities. I think they should be tied to the same cooldown. I don't think the feat should have two separate long rest cooldowns. Does that make sense? So it says once per long rest, avoid damage, once per long rest, change a successful attack to a critical. I don't think it should be both. I don't know. I'll rewrite that, Bruno, for next session. Remind me at the end. I'll rewrite it with proper wording, because I obviously didn't read it very well the first time. But for now, go ahead and smack him in the face. Oh no, sorry, make an acrobatics roll. Which has to be what? Oh yeah, I said half of the damage, didn't I? Yeah, because there's no DC on it either. It's terribly written homebrew. But 17 is definitely more than half of 11. Yeah.
Counterattack!
Oh, I see.
Oh, you counterattack as well?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
that
an
really
11
needs some
to hit.
rewriting. Good. Cool. But all those abilities are out the way now, so that's fine. Next guy is going to roll twice with advantage. 18 to hit.
That does hit.
8.
And I just wanna check. On that 11 damage, I take half of that. Is that correct?
I don't...
Or do I take no damage?
Yeah, you took half. You took 5 damage, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and a 22 to hit. Sorry, so 8 bludgeoning from the first hit, and a 22 to hit, which will deal 3 bludgeoning damage. Sebastian, you're up.
Is it an action to use my summon construct gem?
Yes. 100%.
What?
100%, yes.
Sorry. Really believe me with this.
Yeah, I definitely do not want to give you bonus action summon construct. I don't like you that much.
Okay. Go, Graveler. I will summon my construct. And then, I guess, just...
No bonus action from you? You can cast a spell if you have any bonus action spells.
I don't have a bonus action spell unless I want to turn a leaf into a dagger.
Maybe you should
Which
get some
helps
better
no one.
spells.
Yeah, so I guess that's me.
Okay.
And then my construct will attack this guy.
Yep.
Got 2 attacks. Okay. So the first one is a 25 to hit.
Yep. Bit confused why you rolled minor attacks here, but other than that, go for it.
What?
Why did you roll a minor attacks here?
I need to roll to hit.
Oh, it uses your spell attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. You can just click the word spell attack at the top of your spell.
No, because it doesn't have one on the thing. It only has.
Yeah, but at the top of your spell, it just says spell attack. You can just click that. It makes more sense to me. That's fine. 25 will hit.
That's 9. I think it's bludgeoning.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning.
Cool, and then a 21.
21 will hit.
And that's an 8 bludgeoning damage. And then, if something attacks it, we can go through that then. But if enemies start their turn and they can see it, they need to make wisdom saving throws.
Okay. Is there a radius on that, please?
Yeah, within 10 feet.
There we go. That's more like it. Yeah. A cool-looking dude comes out of the hatch and looks to Hennic. Oh, that's a nat 1 to hit you. To the construct. That's a nat 20 to hit. That's 20 acid damage. As he sort of raises his hand, he's firing beams of light at you. At least I'll fire one at Torin, because why the fuck not?
Wait. When I get hit by something, then I immediately take an attack against the nearest enemy within 5 feet of me, because clay.
Oh, sorry, the construct. Yeah, sure. I was like, I haven't hit you. Yeah, go ahead. Make an attack at the same guy you attacked before, I guess, because that's who you were attacking before.
13 to hit.
That'll miss. And a 16 to hit you?
That is a miss.
Oh, Kiava, you're up.
Right, 2 questions real quick. One, should I have rested before this encounter because I don't have all my spell slots?
I don't know what you used your spell slots on, so I don't know when you used them. Are you missing like all your spell slots?
A chunk of them, a good chunk.
Does it look like you might have been in combat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely had.
Long rest.
Right, okay.
Usually a good question to start the session with, Jamal. But go on.
No, I was looking at spell slots because I knew what I wanted to cast. I was just like, wait a minute, I saw the spell slots.
So yeah, take your long rest.
Yeah, I noticed.
Right. Okay,
I'm missing
so,
a couple of bardic inspiration, but they could have been.
So the construct threw a spanner in the works. How does your construct feel about lightning?
It will take damage from it.
Yeah, how about don't attack your allies?
Well,
I just wanted the opportunity to hit 6 things at once. Oh well, too bad.
Do it. What the? Made of sand.
yeah, you can hit 5.
I could reposition. I thought I might be able to wheel a shot in on the new spell cast that popped up as well. Maybe I can hit 5 then. That's fine.
Yeah. You can hit 5 if you want.
If you move up, could you hit like the wizard
Yeah.
and this bottom guy here?
Yeah, that's what my new thought is. So I'm gonna run myself over to here, right near Hennic, and I should.
Something like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Make everybody's life easy, Kiavo. Just
Yes.
go there.
Let me find.
Thanks.
True.
Just go there. It's a straight line. You can walk back afterwards, but that is a straight line.
There, so I can hit 4 people.
You can't hit 4.
5 foot radius on the line. I can go 5 foot down and up to hit the guys on either side.
Hold on.
Right.
Doesn't look right to me at all.
While you work that out, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Give me a second. I thought I'd given you a lightning bolt template, but I guess I haven't.
Yeah, no, I've got Snillock's Snowball Swarm for some reason. I don't even have that spell.
It's quite wide, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You can actually hit 4 targets with that.
Yeah, that's
And to leave the amount, you could have gone where I said, and you still would have hit 4 targets. Look.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Right, okay,
it's
so
quite big.
yeah, okay, I'll make your life easier and I'll just go here and do it.
Okay, but let me just do this right now. Lightning bolt. Players' journals.
My Pokemon very much appreciate it.
No problem. I'll hit 1 less target to preserve your Pokemon.
It might have turned into a Pikachu.
Oh
Okay,
my
you've now got a lightning bolt asset. Yeah. 4 deck saves. Okay. 2
yeah.
thugs at Bandit Captain. Captain gets a. That's a +5, not a +3. 22. What's your DC?
DC is 16.
Okay, cool. 2 successes, 2 failures.
Okay, fantastic. So that is going to be... So as Calvo raises his hands up and sends a blast outwards, that will hit for 25 lightning damage.
Okay, you see the wizard sort of maneuver his hands in a way that allows him to only take half. You did 25.
Oh, dang. Yeah, 25.
Cool, so that's 12 to him, 12 to him. Where is T'other Thug? Oh, hold on. I'm here killing the wrong people. 25 to him. The one at the back is severely wounded. Oh, okay. Yep.
And at the minute, bonus actions are kind of thin on the ground, so that'll be all, I think.
Sure.
So Torn is gonna make a beeline for this sorcerer-looking fellow, and I think I can make it there. I can.
You've got 50 feet of movement speed?
45.
Why? Go ahead. You can, but why?
So,
Are you a horse?
you gave me an extra 5. So you gave me an extra 5 feet because Dragonborn are like 8 feet tall in this world. And then,
yes.
My aura of alacrity or something.
Sick.
Gives me another +10.
Man's got
Actually,
40.
anybody who started within my aura, their turn.
Oh,
within
it's
10
your,
feet of
yeah,
me.
your aura.
Yeah.
You'd only
I
just
forgot
got
to
that, right?
mention-
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
7th level, I
everyone who
think, actually.
starts, everyone who starts within 10 feet of me gets an extra. I believe it's
It's 10 feet.
10 feet of speed. Like when you started within me.
Yeah, they have to stop next to you, though, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
right next to you, yeah. Cool.
Oh no, I think it's 10 feet.
And I think it's 5 feet on the radius, and it increases to 10 feet later on.
Oh,
I'm right.
really?
Yeah. It's how it is with a lot of the close range auras.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
5 feet increase.
Run fast! Kill wizards.
Yes, I will try.
Yeah. Just a heads up, he didn't use his reaction to take half damage. He just has a thing. From... I don't know what his name is. Kialvo's lightning bollocks.
It's still rolling in slow motion.
Oh!
I turned off.
That's a struggle. Use real dice, Rico. Get cool.
I know I might actually.
Yeah.
I'll have my real dice after this.
Yeah. That's what dice are for. Wow. Well, it took 12 light years, but an 18 will hit.
Well, this is gonna be. Fuck. I'll just roll the damage. Fuck it.
Well, actually, light year is a measure of distance, not of time.
Yes, and all good measurements of distance are measured in time.
So it's.
I was told this by Joe.
Very true.
Yes. 14 damage.
And I'm gonna pump a level 1 smite into
Okay.
that attack as well.
He's wounded.
Very good. Just a simple level 1 smite here. And as a bonus action, I will pop my Shield of Faith. And
On yourself?
On myself, correct.
Yeah. 8 radiant.
8 damage.
Nice, he is severely wounded. Oh, no, he's not. He's just wounded. Can't count.
Okay. And then second attack.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Ooh, it's not going to be great. 15 to hit.
He'll shield that.
Okay. And that'll be it for him.
Oh. Okay. 2 little dudes come around and sail. That's as far as they can get. And they'll fire a crossbow at Sebastian. Dirty 20 to hit.
I'll shield that.
Okay, and a 7. Standing over at the very back of the deck is a wizard. Yeah, another one. And well, that's not what we wanted, is it? I wanted the. Thank you. Wanted to roll to hit. They will fire at Hennic with a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. You will take 4d4 acid damage.
Wow.
9 acid damage. And you will take 2d4 at the end of your next turn. Are you concentrating on anything? You're not, right?
No.
No, I can't remember what you did with your action.
I just smashed open a crate. And
Oh, you broke a box, yeah.
I was kind of thinking it was. I said I fully didn't understand your description. I was thinking it would break open a way to below, but it's okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that's it's just the hatch and the staircase.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You did say that. I just.
It's alright. Okay, the guy who Alessio tried to kill in one turn is going to try and kill Alessio. As he swings, you notice that he has like a hook on a chain, and he sort of swings that at you and tries to yoink you in, although you are already very close to him. That's a 24 to hit you.
That hits.
That is 6 damage, and you are grappled.
I'm disgusted at the fact that he would even try to do this.
Okay, then he'll try and bonk you on the head with a hammer. Another 24 to hit. That's nice. And you'll take 6 bludgeoning damage. Okay. Our friend here is going to step forward and yoink at Chiavo. Chiavo, that is a 13 to hit.
That actually misses.
Cool, so he'll swing it again. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Okay.
8 damage and you're pulled towards him. You do have mage armor, right? It is
Yeah.
active currently. Okay, fine. Cool. Yep, so 8 piercing damage and you are pulled towards him and grappled. And then this dude's going to go for a long walk. This dude is going to... Ooh, can he get to you? Can he get to you? No. Answer to that. So he comes out, get off the ruler. He comes out here and he stares you down. This guy is going to step up to Torrin. I think he can get one more step actually. And Torrin, he is going to swing his mace at you. 24 to hit. Hold on, I was should have ordered advantage. Yeah, 24 to hit.
That hits.
Thought it might. 8 bludgeoning. And a 19, which will miss. The other guy, who is quite wounded, and so he's having none of what just happened, and he's going to crank his crossbow. And he's going to fire at Chiavo, but a 10 will miss. Oh, sorry, he rolls with advantage because he's got an ally. 16!
Hang on. Does that work like that when he's grappling me? Fair enough.
No, it's got nothing to do with the grapple. It's
I thought
this.
the guy grappling me would have made that harder to hit, but fair enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, you're
yeah,
on a
that's
hook,
fine.
right? He's not holding you.
Oh, on a
so he
hook,
swung
right.
a hook on a chain out. He grabbed you and yoinked you in. So you'll take 15 piercing damage.
I'm going to shield that because
Okay,
I do not
don't
like
take
going
15
hit
piercing
by a
damage
heavy
then.
crossbow.
Yeah. And he will start re-crunking the bow. Alessio, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the guy behind me, and
I don't know which way you're facing. Can you ping him, please? Okay, yeah. Thank you. Got it.
12 to hit.
Now miss.
Let's try it again.
No, it won't. Will it? Hold on, I think I've got the wrong... No, it will hit. Sorry, 12 will hit.
Oh,
Yes, pure into the fucker.
that's awkward. So that's 12 damage,
Okay. Yeah?
and then
Oh, he's dead.
okay, non-lethal. Non-lethal.
You non-lethally speared him. Yes?
Yeah,
How does that look?
I'll hit his tendon on his leg.
Okay. All damage from a leg hit, I'll take it.
And stay down. Now, which one of you do I start with? And I'm gonna pick this one.
Okay.
Go, Felicity, go. Yes, that's a 28 to hit.
Alright.
So that's 16 damage.
He's
Still
wounded.
not dead. Bonus action, stab him with a dagger. Pow, pow.
Okay.
18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Pow. That's 10 damage. to
Nice.
him. Wait, where's there?
You use a dagger
DC
of venom and he needs to make a
damage.
con save.
Yeah, it's just 10 because I don't think dagger is active, James. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I need to use an action to activate
Okay,
it. So
cool.
just 10 damage.
Yep, marvelous.
Severely
Severely
my
wounded.
bonus action this turn. So
Yeah, you have. That
I
was the
am
dagger.
going- Oh, yeah, is offhand attack?
You literally said, I'm going to use my bonus attack action to attack with my dagger.
Not me being terrible at playing D&D. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. This guy is going to make a wisdom save. Josh, what am I trying to wisdom save?
15.
Okay, one success. And then he's going to slash at the construct. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
4 slashing damage. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
7 slashing damage. 25 to hit, now 20. 11 slashing damage. Piercing damage, sorry. On the last
This
one,
is
11 piercing.
the construct that's getting hit.
Yeah, this dude here is bashing on the construct. And the next dude right next to him is also going to bash on the construct because it's right next. Ooh!
Wisdom
No, he's
save.
not. He's going to make his wisdom save, yes. Good shout. 10.
Okay, can't take reactions and his movement speed's halved.
Okay. He's going to, like a sloth, move over here and attack Torin. Yep. 7 to hit.
That won't hit.
10 to hit.
Nope.
Wow, pathetic rolls. 16 to hit. Cool, Hennic, you're up.
All right. I am going to move down cut off the ruler, as you say. Move down a square to make sure that as I call out to Torin, hey Torin, let me pull you back a bit. And I will attempt to, assuming he allows it, move Torin
will.
rightward, eastward 1 square, using my bonus action.
Very
And
nice.
then I should be able to put an ice storm over here. That doesn't hit him, but hits a lot of people.
Okay.
Should be there. I can't. I think I should, they're on a different rim, so I should be able to hit those guys and not the construct, but I can't figure out a safety.
There's one. There it is, right there.
I had measured it, but it's just because the
Yeah.
picture looks like
I'll take
fuzzy
that.
around the edges,
I'll take that.
All right, so that is dex saves.
So we're going to start with the 2 bandits next to the constructs. And one of them can't use their reaction, is that correct, Josh?
Yeah, the one next to me,
yeah.
the one that attacked me just now.
Okay. So one rolls an advantage, the other one doesn't. So it's a 23, and he will take 0 damage. Just a heads up, because he's used his reaction for that. The other one got a 11. Can you give me damage, actually, because I might kill them off as I go.
Yeah, let's just... So it's 2d8. 2d8 bludgeoning, 46 cold. It's
Yep.
2 separate things to click here,
Yep.
so... There's the bludgeoning, and here's the
9
cold.
bludgeoning and 15 cold, so a total of 24 if they failed, yeah?
Mhm.
And 12 if they succeed. Okay, one takes 24 and is wounded. I'm just gonna back on that. Yeah, and the other one takes none. And then we have the Vizard. Vizard, where is the Vizard? Dex save. Oh, 20. So he'll take 12, yeah? Well, that's enough to kill him anyway.
That's right.
Goodbye, wizard.
Good.
Nice knowing you. And then we
the
have...
area, the hail... Oh, you got one more.
That thug is dead as hell, because he only had 6 HP. Where is his...
Nice.
And the last one... Nat 20. So he'll take 12. He is severely wounded.
Excellent.
And it's now hailing
it's
shit.
difficult terrain.
Yep.
Yeah, typical terrain for like a round, basically.
Yep. Cool. Done that for you. Any bonus action out of you?
And, so I pulled Torn back with my bonus action.
Oh, of course you
I
do.
don't see any great reason. There's people in all directions, so I'm not really going to move anywhere, I don't think.
Cool. Okay. At this point, the captain sort of... Alright. And he starts to make his way across the deck. And when he does, he is going to... Ooh, can he see that? Can you see him, Sebastian? Captain?
I don't think so.
Over here?
No, I can't see anyone on the other side of the sail.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Alessio, can you see him?
No.
Okay. Chiavo and Hennic, can you see him from here?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Okay,
nothing,
cool.
just
Alright,
as
in that case,
special
he
ways.
will... Yeah, I know, but I moved him before that. After that. Cool, okay, so he's gonna just move up and chill. This nearly dead thug is going to swing with advantage at Torrent. Now 20.
Well, all right then.
Oh, sorry, I'm adding a... Ignore that roll completely. That's 7.
How's Torn look?
Fine.
Never mind, I forget.
He's all right. Yeah.
It's so hard to use reactions on the internet.
Yeah, sorry. I did sort of
No, it's
hesitate.
fine.
I was like, he rolls with advantage. He gets to that
Right,
20.
yeah, no, you
Just trying to make sure, because I know that you can only use your things on certain moments.
Yeah, that's fine.
But a measly 7 damage. Sebastian, you're going to... Wait, did I hit you twice? I didn't. Let's roll at you with advantage again. Ignore that, Sebastian. Holy shit! Look at that. There's another nat 20. Get wrecked. Another 6. Alright. Sebastian, you're up.
6 on Torrent. The second one.
He hit you with 2 nat 20s in a row.
Amazing.
Yeah, big boss. Oh, he's plus 4 to hit and you're 22 armor class. I'm afraid I need 2 concentration checks from you, Torrent.
2 concentration. Oh yes.
Yeah, you are the concentrating. You just need 10s on your con saves, basically. Can you fail a DC 10 con save?
Yes.
Okay. You can just
So
about.
1 or 2. Oh,
Yes.
did-
You should just roll 2 3s for me.
Yeah.
Sebastian, while his dice are turning slowly.
I rolled a single 3, and then I accidentally rolled on beyond, so it's gonna take like
That's fine.
5 minutes.
Sebastian, while
I'll
his
come back.
dice is rolling. Oh, yeah, 14. You're
14,
fine.
okay.
Shield of Faith is up. It's your turn, Sebastian.
Okay, I'm gonna move all the way over here.
Okay.
And then...
I said, okay.
Okay. And then I will fire a... what is it?
You were going to say a cannon there for a second.
Prismatic orb at this guy.
Holy shit. Okay. Feel free.
Well, I don't know, you know.
No,
if that's
just...
going to-
this is going to be absolutely violent. Is that to hit, correct? Or to dex save?
No, it's a to hit.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah. He has 11 HP.
Still roll badly. Oh god, that's rolled every damage type. Let's go for the lightning.
You know, you need to roll. You need to roll a D8, I think, don't you? Or is it D6?
Oh yeah, shit.
And that'll determine which.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled all of them. Usually it gives me like the option of the type.
No, that's chromatic orb. Prismatic orb is not keyed the same way.
Okay, so that's 3, which is
fire
yellow.
damage.
Lightning.
What? Oh,
31.
3 is yellow, is it? Okay. 31.
Yeah.
Okay, well you killed him thrice.
Cool.
No bonus action for you?
No.
Nope, still only leap a dagger. Every single round, Sebastian just turns a leap into a dagger. Just because he can.
Just do it. Just do it, yeah.
Fine, I'll turn a leap into a dagger and I'll just throw it overboard. Litter the sea.
Yep.
And then my construct will attack the guy right in front of him.
I don't know which way it's facing. Is that this guy?
Yeah, that's the one it's facing. That's what it's looking at.
Oh, if I zoom in, I can work up where its eyes are, yeah. Okay, well.
Is that an 18 to hit?
Yeah.
That's 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that's a 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
Cool. That's me.
Cool. Music's playing for me. I'll skip the track.
It's fine. I didn't need it. I just
Is that working now?
Might be better for the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, great.
Yeah,
Sebastian, is that you done?
Yeah, unless I can give my construct an evolution spell.
No. Calvo, you're up.
Oh shit, I just refreshed campaign and it took me to fucking Arvenia for some reason. What the hell? Sorry, 1 second. I need to fucking...
Galvac would be very useful right now.
No, he really would.
Jamal plays a 10-foot Goliath that has like 22 armor class on a Friday. He's a barbarian with armor class. He gets to run around with a shield and stomp people into the ground and just never die. It's pretty crazy.
What armor class does he have on other days? I just,
All the
I just
armor
like
class.
the phrasing. He's got a 22 armor class on a Friday.
Yeah, he's
weird
got all the
spell.
armor class on it.
Yeah.
Strange magic armor.
He lets his guard down, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
as
we can
demonstrated
do
on
armor
Sunday,
class.
he only has 14 armor class.
Yeah.
Because it's Jamal that has the armor class, not his character, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Now I've refreshed it. It actually works.
Yeah, you're grappled, you can't move.
I don't know. Yeah, if I can't move, then that's not a problem. So instead, as tempting as it would be to start a deck fire, I'm just going to raise my hand and release a line of magic, which will become Agonizer's Fumigator.
Okay. Damage type?
This way here. That will be acid.
Okay.
Just
You don't have
fumigate
Agonizer
acid.
Sculpture either. Let me do that as well while I'm here.
Then fuming acid up along the deck for those two.
Yeah, just bear with me. Agonizer's Sculpture. Jamal.
Thank you. I don't know why the fuck I didn't have it, but you know.
I don't know. Because I don't like you very much, probably. It's usually the reason you don't get things.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Now I've got 2 Agonizer Sculptures for some reason. What the hell? Why have I got Snillock's Snowball Swarm?
I don't know. At some point, you probably had it.
Mysteries.
Yeah, cool. 2 deck saves, yeah?
Yeah, please. 2 deck saves, DC 16.
Give me the damage first.
Sure.
Because
Oh, that's going to be 20 acid damage.
yeah, that saves me from making deck saves. This guy is dead.
Nice.
And that is a fail. So 20 on him. He is severely wounded. Cool. Does that conclude your turn?
You know what I'm gonna do, just because I can. I'm gonna roar in his face. Just gonna roar at him as he's still trying to grapple me. Yeah, he's gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
He gets a 7.
Yeah, he's frightened.
Okay.
You can have fun with that.
Yeah. Torin, you're up.
First big boy attack at the guy standing next to him.
Uh-huh.
That should hit. It's a 15, 25, sorry.
25 will hit, yeah.
Yes.
You got quiet there, Rico. Don't know why.
Sorry.
There you go. Ready to come back.
So that'll be 11 slashing.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pump another level of smite into that as well.
Okay.
Another 11 radiant damage.
Severely wounded.
Severely wounded, you say. Is this the guy who can't take reaction still, or has that elapsed that turn? Is that until the end of Joe's turn, or
That was Sebastian.
until...
So yes, he can take reactions.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just action. Okay, I'll just take another attack.
You're doing the quiet thing again.
No, one more attack.
Cool. I don't know what it is, but like as you disappears.
15 to hit.
He will use his reaction to power that.
Cool.
That's right here, so it comes up with
bonus
no
action.
I don't know, do
I
you?
don't have a bonus action that I can really use.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That leads us to this dude over here, who saw what Sebastian did to his friend, so we'll fire a crossbow at his head. 21 to hit. 6 piercing, Sebastian.
No. I'm gonna shield it.
Okay, fine. Our wizard at the other end of the deck. Just gonna look at Chiavo. And fire a bolt of lightning at his head. 14 to hit.
You know what, since I don't like the idea of being hit by a bolt of lightning, I am going to say, that's a shield right there.
Okay, cool. The guy who's frightened of you will attack you with disadvantage with his hammer. Nat 1. And 8. Both of which will miss. Bosun C is going to move over here. And he's going to swing out at Hennic. With his hook on a chain. Hennic, that's a 24 to hit you. You are,
I can do about that.
you are reeled in towards him. You'll take 7 piercing damage, and you are grappled. And then he'll try and bonk you on the head with a hammer. 23 to hit. Holy hell, big hits. Big rolls. 5 damage. Okay, and I'm afraid you have been reeled in front of his first mate. This guy's got a really cool picture, so I'm going to share it with you guys before I take his turn. Because I think he looks like a boss. Just thought I'd let you know. Dude looks cool.
He looks happy at least.
I like
He's
his
very happy, isn't he? And he will longsword you, Hennic, with advantage.
No.
Pack tactics. Nope.
Not with advantage. If he's got advantage, instead he shall have to do this thing that I haven't used in a while, so I gotta look at it here.
Humble him. Humble
Yes,
this man.
down to earth. When a creature that I can see within 60 feet of me that can hear me is about to make an attack roll with advantage, I can use my reaction to expend a bardic inspiration. He must attempt to. What is it? Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay, in that case, he's got a nat 1 for 2 instead of a nat 1 for 1.
Alright, so he's prone, can't stand up to the end of his turn. And he's got Bardic Inspiration die of psychic damage, which mine are what now? D8s? Yeah.
Okay, so he is prone. He takes
And-
3 psychic damage, and I'm assuming his attack also doesn't hit you.
Well, and it was what?
I'm
No,
assuming.
he can still make it. The idea is he's now, like, it would put him at disadvantage, but of course
Yeah.
it'd be at an even roll, probably, so.
No, well, yes, because pack tactics. So yeah, he'll roll from the floor 14,
No, that misses.
and his second attack 18.
That will hit.
9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Thug over here is gonna bash at Alessio McPherson. That's a 8 to hit.
That doesn't hit, and I would like to use my reaction
Okay,
to parry.
cool.
It's my
Do you
last
mean
one
riposte?
as well.
How
Yeah,
increases your
whichever
armor
one.
class? Riposte will
Riposte,
allow you
yeah.
to hit back. Yeah.
Go, Felicity, don't fail me now. That's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 15 damage on the
Okay,
riposte.
cool. The next hit's a 21 to hit you. He's severely wounded.
That hits.
Dealing massive 4 bludgeoning damage. McPherson, your turn. McPherson.
17 to hit.
They hit what, my darling?
This one.
Yep, alright.
So that's 18 damage.
He is very dead.
Okay, non-lethal. Extra attack on the other one.
You overkill him by 12 damage, like non-lethal.
That's 10.
Destruction.
That's 10.
Sorry, what's 10?
The extra
The
attack
hit,
on this
and
one.
you can't hit with an app 1, regardless of the number.
Cool. I'll use my bonus action this time.
El Dagger,
L dagger for an 18 to hit,
18 will hit.
and he takes 9 damage.
We'll say
Non-lethal
that,
as well.
yeah,
Everyone I kill is non-lethal, by the way.
everyone I kill is non-lethal. There's a sentence for you. Bring
Unless
that to the
I
MVPs.
specifically unless I specifically state.
Bring that to the MVPs. Everyone I kill is done non-lethal.
I
No.
understand.
Unless
Once you
it's
kill
a
them,
real.
they are
I
non-lethal.
understand.
They can't kill you anymore.
That is
so they are
true.
now non-lethal.
You're moving, Alessio.
I've made 3 of them non-lethal today.
You-
Yes, I am, because my best buddy Torin is in danger. So 5, 10.
Of all the
15.
people that is in danger, Torin is the least endangered. But I'll give it to you. You can't stand on the construct.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna stand on it. I'm just gonna move through it. Considering that I just received this almost psychic awareness from the universe, I'm gonna look at Torin, and then something's gonna click in Alessio's head, and he's gonna turn his way.
Please don't have Hennic out.
Run. Oh, wait, let me check if I have movement.
Just to point out, both of these guys are like hooked to someone, right?
Okay, let me redo my movement.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
I can go
fine.
exactly 30
Over
feet.
there.
Sorry, Torin.
That's
Oh,
right.
I
I'd like to
think
see
it's
Hennic
Rafael
not
come to
die.
help you.
We'll have our moment, Bruno. No.
Okay, now, and I'm gonna say, Hennic, I've done 3. 3 more to go. Ha ha! What a glorious day.
Hennic will look at you and tell you your counting skills are awful.
I did count 3.
Yes, but there are not 3 more to go. Anyway,
3 more for me to beat my record.
this guy is going to keep slashing at the construct.
Wisdom.
Oh yeah, that thing. I didn't realize he gets to remake it. 16.
That's a pass.
Okay. The first hit will miss. Second one's a 15 to hit.
That will miss.
And an 11 to hit, which will also miss. The next guy is going to swing thrice at Torin. 16 to hit, which will miss. 13 to hit, which will miss. And 10 to hit, which will also miss. Hennic, you're up. That means that this is
Alright.
ended, yeah?
Yes. Well, the end of my turn, technically, but I'm not going over there. And
That's
what's
fine.
going to happen over there during this
Oh, yeah, at the end of the turn you will take 2d4 acid damage as well.
Right. Which is not great. But even if I could spend my turn wiping it off, I don't really think I want to.
It's not a wipe-off thing, it's
I
a
am
one
going
case.
to use a 4th level spell slot to attempt to hold person all 3 of the bad guys in my region.
And that is
So that is
a...
wisdom save of 15.
Okay, so just to confirm, that is the guy who is holding you,
Yeah,
first
hooking
mage
me,
who is
the other guy next to
kneeling
me, and the
before
guy
you.
hooking Kiava.
And the guy hooking Kiava. Okay. Pirate Master Bosun. Where are you? Wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Oh, Hennic, I'm so sorry. Do you want a silvery bombs one of those? Because that is...
Oh,
Oh, okay. The guy who is swinging the sword at you, who's on the floor, is paralyzed.
well, I would try to Sylvie Barbs the guy that hooked me. If I could.
Yeah, I thought so.
I just didn't know which one was which. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled with the wrong guy, but it's going to be a 10. Well, yeah. So the 2 next to you are paralyzed. The guy over at Kiavo got an 18.
Okay. Now, with him incapacitated, I know I'm sort of attached to his hook. I don't know
You can
if
just
I can walk
put it out.
away.
Oh, free action. Because he's not
This
holding
guy
it properly
failed
anymore. Right?
too, so I can back away from them safely. Which
Yeah.
I will do. Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere truly safe to hold my concentration at, but nevertheless. Well, actually, I can get over in front of that, then I think. Where was I? I was next to them. So it would be... I could go over there. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Sebastian's usually a good place to hide.
And I don't know if my shove pull will work kind of the way Thorn Whip does and break grapples. If it does, I'll try to pull Kiava back 5 feet.
Oh, 100%. You can pull his intestines out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I would say because the hook's in him. It's not.
Yep,
If it was
fine.
a physical grapple, I'd say yes. But because it's a hook, a metal hook, I'd say no.
Yeah, that's why I asked rather than just doing it. But so I don't think I have a bonus action worth using, really. That's me.
Okay. Alessio McPherson. Oh, actually, I'd go further than that.
Not present, sir.
How much acid was it?
8.
Before I forget.
I rolled max damage.
Awesome.
Okay. You'll be a big fan of Othelstan. Captain Othelstan has a flail in one hand and a spear in the other. As he looks at you, Alessio McPherson, that pirate is incapacitated, right? It is, yes. He does not get advantage on his attacks. That is a 12 to hit you with a flail, McPherson.
No.
26 to hit you
Yes.
for 5 bludgeoning damage.
No.
An 18 to hit you
That hits.
with a spear for 8 piercing damage. A 26 to hit you
That hits.
for 5
No, that's...
piercing
yeah.
damage. And then he will action surge.
Wow. That's really weird.
Hold on.
Okay.
I know I don't want to break in the middle of this, but it's going to change your advantages and stuff. Even with being a halfling, I got 2 nat 1s in a row on the con save for the fucking acid at the end of my turn. So I lost the whole person. Fucking kidding me?
That is
That's twice in this
incredible.
game that I have rolled a nat 1
Not
twice in a
having
row with a
fun at the
halfling.
moment.
I didn't think that. I just thought it was you just couldn't roll them.
I'm not having fun, sir.
You just have to take the next roll, no matter what it is, I guess. At least according to the way D&D Beyond is rolling it.
Must use the new roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
Okay, with his action surge turn, Alessio, he's going to be rolling with advantage. 18 to hit,
That hits.
9 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
Okay, cool. He's going to walk past you. Gabo. Oh, I'm rolling damage without even trying to hit you. 14 to hit.
That's right. I was still shielded from earlier,
Okay,
wasn't I?
yeah, I don't know. You
Oh,
tell me,
yeah.
mate. You're the one with shield. Okay, cool. And then 2 spear attacks. Yeah. Now 20.
Hey, yeah, well, I can't do shit about that.
12 piercing damage. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much he's got, but I don't know if you have his.
Hennic, didn't you use silvery barbs on your turn?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're good.
Sorry, yeah. 12
Yeah, I'll
piercing
take-
damage.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And
sure.
a 16 to hit.
That won't do it.
Cool. Okay, that's him. Action surged and down in the up in the fight. Just for reference, that's the captain there. He looks pretty bonga as well. So I'll send you a picture of him because he's got a proper pirate's hat on.
The guy's mustache, man.
Yeah, he's pretty pirate. Sebastian, you're up.
He's the captain.
No, you're not. Sorry, I forgot to do something. He will also, with his... Oh, can he do that? He's got 2 weapons in his hand. That seems weird. But it does say he can. He will put his rod upon the ground. And he will demand that you all heal. You're not dead. You're unconscious. They're not the same thing. Oh no, you've just marked your character as dead. Kiavo, Hennic, Sebastian, and Torin. Please make a wisdom saving throw. This is against a charm.
Wisdom saving.
I think so. Let me just double check. But,
Oh,
because it says he can use the rod, but it doesn't tell you what the rod does. It tells you the DC. It is a wisdom saving throw.
it'll come out eventually.
Okay.
Ooh. I have made the save.
Okay.
It's coming. It's coming, I promise.
Yeah. Sebastian?
Natural 20 somehow.
What a 17.
Okay, cool. Hennic, you trust this man as your
We're gonna be
leader.
working for this boat.
No.
Yes, you trust this man as your leader. You are charmed like in 8 hours. If his companions harm you, you will be uncharmed. So, it's kind of useful.
But no new saves on fucking turns. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Don't worry, it'll be your run of rulership soon.
Decide what you want to do. I don't know about that.
Kiavo, you're up.
Fantastic.
Oh, sorry, I just skipped Sebastian's turn. Yeah, my apologies. My bad. Sebastian, you're up.
I'll go all the way over here.
Anybody else think he was going to say I'm going to rage? Go on.
And I'll fire off a prismatic orb at this guy.
Okay. Let's have the D6 before you deal the damage.
Needs to hit first.
That too.
17.
Sorry?
17.
Yep.
That's a 5, which is blue. Cold damage.
Cool.
Uh, 34 cold damage.
Oh! Sebastian, the traditional. You're brought into his knees with damage.
And then I will turn the leaf into a dagger and throw it overboard. And then my construct will attack the same guy.
Yeah.
So 14 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, and the second one will be a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that'll-
I can't fail to kill him. How does your construct kill him? What does that look like?
So I think what happens is that, like, because I imagine it very cute, and so it has like a little mouth, and so it picks it up by like the scruff of its shirt and just throws it overboard.
Oh, okay, bye. So much for the non-lethal approach. He is dead.
Sebastian's never been non-lethal.
No, that's true. I'm gonna change the music because it's that's really annoying me. So.
And then he will move.
Up to the next guy.
Yeah, I think over here.
Oh, okay. Bye. Does that conclude his turn?
Yes.
Gabo, you're up.
I use a teleportation effect. Will I be off the hook? In a very literal sense.
Yeah.
Right. I believe it is time to do the ride the lightning thingamajigger, and I shall pop myself over here.
You're not going to ride it to an enemy?
I don't need to ride it to an enemy. Let me tell you what it is that it does, right? Or I can click the cast button, it puts it in chat, right? Does it?
If you click display in VTT, it will put it in chat.
I haven't got a display in VTT button. What's going on here?
It says, at the top right, next to Ride the Lightning, it says cast on VTT and display in VTT. You transform yourself into a bolt of lightning and teleport 60 feet. Yada yada, do damage. Cool, go away.
Yeah, because I don't have that VTC button, so...
Then your Beyond 20 sucks.
Yeah, it does. Right, damage.
Whose
Damage shall
homebrew is
be-
this? I'm sorry, I'm making a dex save against your spell, DC,
Sure.
to avoid the to take half damage. There should always be a save.
Okay.
So that is the guy who was grabbing. Do the damage first, please, because some of these people might just be dead either way.
That's gonna be 12.
Okay, so he will make the save. I rolled con instead of dex, but he's dead either way. So the guy who was grappling you is dead. The guy who was longswording at Hennic is alive but hurt severely. And I think you'd probably get the captain as well in that.
Yeah, I would hope so.
He fails, so he'll take the full 12. Doesn't look particularly phased. Any bonus action from Mikawa?
No bonus action, but...
Okay. You do find yourself face to face with a wizard.
Yeah, so what I am going to do is run myself. I can't see through the sail at the minute. Can I still go through that area, or do I have to go around it?
You can't go somewhere you can't see.
Right. Okay.
You can walk around it.
Yeah. Well, in that case, what I'll do is I'll just step myself here and. Oh, yeah. No time for this idea.
Only you would teleport over there and then walk back.
Yeah, I wanted to get myself off the hook primarily, but I don't want to put myself too close.
Okay,
to the
okay, you do you. Tanya.
Poof. Okay, so I'm gonna take a swing and try to put this fucking guy down once and
Yep.
for all. 22.
Now hit.
Wicked. And he's severely wounded. So hopefully I can just crush him. That'll be 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
Still up, eh?
No, he's dead. I was just waiting to see if you were going to smite. Cool.
Yeah, I just realized that I almost have no first level smite up, but that's okay because I'm going to descend upon the pirate captain.
Yep.
And is there any way that I can get flanking on this? Probably not, eh? Can I stand here? No. Unless he was one spot away. But...
This is something, a place you can't stand, so you would need to, unless he was unconscious. You could be flanking with Alessio, but he's unconscious. It's the construct that you would need to flank with, and right now you can't get to that spot.
Gotcha. This guy's paralyzed. That's next to Alessio, so he's kind of safe. All right, I'm gonna try to whack the shit out of this pirate cat.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Nice. I'll hit.
And we're going to do a nice second level smite. For a total of 27 damage.
Nice.
Split that or?
Nope.
Okay. And also, so as a bonus action, I'm going to evoke the ability, the channel divinity ability, Inspiring Smite.
Okay.
Which will give everyone within 30 feet of me, so at least Alessio. Actually, does temp hit points pick
No.
up down people?
No, but it'll hit
only-
Hennic, the construct, and yourself.
And Cavo.
Oh, does he matter?
I mean,
Yes. It'll hit him too. How much temp HP?
it's gonna be 2d8 plus 8, so 8 plus 8, 16.
16 temp HP for Hennic.
No, you have to choose how to distribute them, don't you?
Oh, maybe.
You are correct. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's
So
yourself,
then let's
Hennic, and
do-
Chiavo, yeah? How are you doing that?
So then let's do 6 to me, 5 to the boys.
Okay. 5 temp HP, Chiavo and Hennic.
Yeah.
And does that conclude your turn?
Actually, you know what? Let's revise that. Let's give them each 6.
Okay. And another 1, guys.
I'll take 4 myself.
Is that you done, turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. I've got a turn Rico up. There we go.
Yeah.
Weird I'm doing it at the end of the turn, but whatever. Okay, this bandit here is going to shoot at Sebastian, I think. Because he's been trying to do that all the time. Nat 1. Hennic and... What's your name? Sebastian. Possibly the construct as well. I need a dexterity saving throw, please. No, not the construct. Just you two.
21 for me.
13.
Okay. Hennic, you'll take 9 fire damage. Sebastian, you'll take 4 as the wizard sort of throws minor fireball. And you do notice that bits of the ship begin to take flame. And the captain turns to me like, "What are you doing, you idiot?" That will end your charm, actually, I believe, yes. Yeah.
I'm going to use my reaction to use my Abjura spellbook to reduce that damage by 1d6.
Okay. On you?
Oh, that was almost a 5.
On yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. That brings us to this guy, who is going to... He's not going to fight the construct. He's going to move round.
He's also under. Oh no, he's not. Is he?
No.
Well, if he can see the construct, he needs to make a wisdom save.
He's not within 10 feet of it, Josh.
He was before he moved.
No, he wasn't. He was here.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was next.
Wasn't he?
Sorry?
I was right under.
Oh yeah, you're right. He was one up.
Yeah.
He was
Okay, fine.
underneath
Wisdom
McPherson.
save. 16.
Oh well, fuck you.
Off he trots. I did roll at some point in there a 12, which will miss you.
That'll miss. Yes.
And a 9. Oh, sorry, these are at advantage. They all have pack tactics. A 19 will still miss.
Mm-hmm.
And a 7 will definitely miss. Okay, that leads us to first mate. First matey gonna make a wisdom savey. 16. And he is... Can he get there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So, yeah, he can get around for 30. No, he can't. He was prone.
He was prone. I was gonna say.
This is why we put markers on these things. That's good, isn't it? So he can't.
He was up 1 as well. 1 square.
He was here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He'll step up here. And he'll fight the construct. 22 to hit. Josh?
Yeah.
8 slashing.
Okay.
Is it still up?
Yes.
Okay. And now 20. 12.
Huh. No, Geo, dude.
Oh no.
Cool. And with that, he will take the rest of his movement to go over there. We're back to the top. Alessio, death save, please.
Not 20. Come on.
Not one. Come on.
That'll be awesome.
What if I said no?
What? You're just not going to make a death save?
That's an 18.
Okay. Hennic.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's have Alessio stop doing that. Let's go. Third level healing word.
Nice.
Should have. I thought I clicked the button that would make it come through, but it doesn't seem to have come through. Oh, they're just the dice are stuck in the corner, wiggling on top of each other.
Nice.
12 HP. Oh, there it came through now.
Nice.
That was very weird.
Alessio, get up.
Just a bunch of D4s just vibrating. Let's see. Now can't do spells, so I shall whip a rock. The guy closest to me. Let's start right here, and that's this thing which I haven't done in a while. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. 10 to hit. Obviously,
No.
10's not gonna hit.
No.
Um,
Far off. Actually, it really isn't.
It's a shame. Yeah. I'm gonna go behind this thing.
Cool. Captain Athelstan will swing his flail at Torn with advantage. 16 will miss you.
Correct.
Now 20.
Okay.
Con save, please. Concentration check, please. 13 damage.
Oh, why did I do that? Sorry.
Oh, why did you do that?
I rolled on Beyond again. Like an idiot.
I just rolled double now 20s. I'm cool like that.
No, this is not looking good.
Okay. 14 on the 13 damage on the first one, 14 on the next one, and another con save, preferably not on Unity on this time.
Yeah. So the first con save was 15. 14 was the second damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll make another con save here.
And he'll make his final attack.
So that's a save. That's a 19 on the save.
And that is a
Did you roll another nat
straight
20?
nat 20.
How is that even
Fucking
possible?
I have no idea. I've also managed to refresh the page, so bear with me a second.
My cat was asleep on me and drooled all down my arms.
Lovely.
Oh, gross.
Another 12.
And that's 14 on the con save.
Okay. So yep, you still got your Shield of Faith up.
Still up somehow. Didn't help me though.
No, it didn't. 3 nat 20 will do that to you. Sebastian, you're up.
I am gonna fire a prismatic orb at the first mate.
Okay.
Man, 26.
A hit. I'm not quite sure why you're disappointed. Yeah.
Because it could have been a 20.
Could have been a 20, but it wasn't. That's alright though, because this guy has 9 hit points.
That's a 1, so that is fire damage.
Yeah.
That's 41 fire damage.
Okay, that is 33 more damage than you needed. But he is very dead, fried to a crisp.
Then I will bonus action turn leaf into dagger, throw it off the side of the boat, and then move over here.
Every round?
How many leaves?
How many daggers, you mean? Does that complete your turn, Josh?
Yes.
Gabo.
So now we know where all those bastard halflings all along were getting their daggers.
That is an old reference. I like it.
Yes, it is, but hey, it works.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since that. Alright. This captain's a bit of a motherfucker.
Yeah,
my-
especially yours.
Yeah.
That's like a
Okay.
spicy Leonin lass.
Wow, I can't believe you've done this.
What's called your mother a spicy Leonin lass?
Yeah.
Can you do something with
You
your
know
turn, Jamal? We're doing this combat
I'm
for
gonna
2
burn
hours.
5 charges on the Wand of Binding, and I'm going to attempt to restrain the captain with the Wand of Binding. Attempt to paralyze him.
What do the 5
Going to
charges do?
That casts the spell Hold Monster.
He is not a monster. He's a person.
But it says choose a creature that you can see within range. A person counts as any creature, right?
Alright.
Yeah, monster overrides, which is why I took it, so I don't have to worry about trying person
Yeah.
anymore.
Because otherwise there was one. Oh no, I could do whole person for 2 charges. Sorry.
This
yeah,
is
I'll
my
do whole
point,
person.
yes. I'm aware that Hold Monster works on him. I'm just also aware that you can use Hold Person with 2 charges. Thank you.
No, you're right. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
DC save.
17, I believe, is the DC.
He makes a wisdom save. I think it's a 9.
Okay, he is now going to be paralyzed with the Wand of
He is
Binding.
parallelized.
Yes.
Does that conclude your turn, Kievo?
Yeah, I think that will conclude my turn.
Mr. Goldenbrand, the captain is paralyzed.
I can see that, but I am near death.
That's okay. You automatically crit when you hit him, yeah?
Yeah. I do, however, have a potion of healing. I have a couple of
Bonus action.
bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and I will do that just in case something awful and terrible happens.
Ah! Sorry, my water jug side leaked.
No worries. I'm gonna pop open the supreme potion of healing for 10d4 plus 20.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Roll an obscene number of d4s here.
Let's go.
Plus 20 for 48 back.
That's pretty good. This
That's
heals
pretty
go.
damn good, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wicked.
Then you're gonna hit a bitch.
And then I'm gonna hit this motherfucker as hard as I can.
Captain?
Captain.
Yep, so you swing with advantage. If you hit, you crit.
Swing with advantage. If I hit, I crit.
That's the one.
Oh, I'm not gonna fucking roll on that though.
This is what Joe was almost giving you all earlier before the acid
Yeah, try.
rudely gave him a double that one save.
It's not a nat. Yeah, I hit for sure. It's
I don't know if it's for
22.
sure. He's got quite a lot of armor class. Okay, 22 does
22.
hit, you will crit.
yes.
A
One
lot of
second.
numbers.
22, he said.
Is the captain
Thank you,
bloodied
let's
yet?
roll.
No.
How do we do crits in this campaign again?
Standard rolls. You just
standard
roll
roll.
double the number of dice.
In that case, I will pop another second level crit into this guy.
Second level smite.
Smite. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
so
about.
you're rolling 68 radiant
1,
plus
2, 3.
2d8 on your weapon. So 8d8 plus your modifier.
So the. Oh my god.
And just cold it with a sword.
I rolled-
That's pretty good.
Okay. He might be dead. I don't know.
I
You
don't
said
know.
8d8.
8d8 plus your attack modifier thing.
So that'll be a 61 damage.
Wow.
Please describe his grisly demise. Yes, 58 HP.
So he was-
2 hits.
He was paralyzed, but he's standing upright, yeah?
And he was standing upright. He had his sword in his throw and his spear in hand, just ready like a chess piece.
Okay, well, just with, standing there as a chess piece, just full on wind up swing over the head, just cleave him right in half.
Oh, beautiful.
Uncharacteristic of Torin, maybe, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
magically, somehow, you manage to cleave him straight down the middle, opening his robe, but not ripping it, but leaving it perfectly intact on the ground because it's a really good piece of loot.
I see.
But leaving him dead. Cool, that's
maybe I'll just cleave half his head.
There's a pirate next to you. I believe you have a second attack.
Yes, I do have a second
Yeah,
attack.
he's
I'm gonna
not
take that.
paralyzed.
Not paralyzed, correct. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
and probably
He's not been
good.
touched yet. He has
Oh,
full
really?
health. Yeah. Don't know why. He's been in the middle of everyone the whole fight, and everybody's just gone round him.
In that case,
He's feeling
I think I'm
super
gonna
unimportant.
Yeah. I'm going to use another one of my smites then.
Yep.
Shit. That'll be 22.
Yep. He is severely wounded.
Nice.
Zach, did your turn?
Yes, I believe it does. I think
Okay.
I can do that. No, I can't. Yeah.
Seeing his captain go down, this bandit is going to jump off the edge of the ship into the water. Because he has none of that. And he's going to attempt to swim away. But the wizard at the end of the deck comes out and says, I'm going down, you're all going down with me!
There's literally no need for that, sir.
And he will ask everybody that's not Hennic and Kiavo to make deck save, please.
It's casting a spell.
He is.
I'll counterspell it.
Yes! Yeah. Oh.
I kind of want to counter for your counter spell, but that's cool. Yeah, so he sort of, this little ball of flame appears in his hand, and Kiavo's just like, no.
No.
And it just sputters out. And he sort of looks a little confused and, my spell? Not this! And he leaps over the edge of the ship. But, well, no, he's not very athletic actually, so he's going to get to the edge of the ship. And this guy is... No, I don't want to open a fireball. This guy is going to try and bonk Torrent on the head with his mace.
Monk me.
No.
Nah.
He's thrown at you 8 times, by the way, and he hasn't hit you once. You're McPherson. You're up.
McPherson's a little bit disoriented. Like, he'll get up half drinking a health potion for greater healing.
Yep.
Healing for that amount.
Divided by 2, right? Because you're only half drinking it.
No, I'm full drinking.
You're the one that said it. Yep.
And
so 12 heal.
I'll grab my spear with both hands and I'll run towards the pirate and say, "Get off, my friend!" And I'll stab it.
Okay.
Wow, what a climatic moment in the song.
We'll let you walk over that giant jug.
Hold on. Can I move here?
Yeah. You can roll with advantage if you move there.
Cutely rolls with advantage, indeed. That's a 26.
Go ahead. He's got 4 HP. Good luck.
11.
Boom!
Non-lethal.
No, this one is lethal because he was trying to
Cool,
kill
yeah.
Torin.
Okay, that's fair.
And I'll pierce him down with my spear, and I'll look up at Torin and I'll say, "I helped."
Good man.
At this point, the wizard looks over at you all and... I'll give you my wand if I can run away.
Yes. I'll grab his wand and
He
throw
rolls
it
the wand
towards-
and he jumps off the boat.
I throw it towards Kiavu and Sebastian's and Hennic's general direction, so one of them can grab it, and
Nice.
I'll put the captain's hat on.
Yeah, the hat's pretty cool. It's cleaved in half, but apart from that, it's pretty cool. But he did have a couple of other things. He had a rod of rulership.
What is that?
It does some charming things for like 8 hours, and it looks pretty cool. It's like gold.
Slowly pushes it towards our charmer.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll let you guys work that out. Joe's obviously attuned to items, so I don't know. Yeah. There is also a robe of serpents.
Serpents?
It's pretty cool.
Serpents.
It looks very
Okay.
dapper.
And I also like laying down the loot next to the body.
Yeah.
Who's unconscious.
A compass of pirate trickery.
Ooh.
Which isn't letting me ping. Can I ping, please? There you go. It does a load of things. And something else, but I don't know where it's gone. Come on, work please. Oh, the wand on the floor is a wand of magic detection.
The robe of serpents also didn't come in the chat, by the way.
Yeah, I can do that in a second. And he has a decanter of endless water. It's actually not in his person, it's in his chambers.
Nice.
Well, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to find the little girl's father. That's why I came here for.
Yeah, bear with me a second. Display out of BTT. And having given that, we are going to take a short break. Be right back.
Ooh.
Hello, and welcome back to the second half of Beldania session 30! So, we emptied a ship of people. Well, nearly. You do hear some sounds of struggle going on below the hatch, and the hatch is sort of up and down.
Open.
And you also see a stairwell that goes down into the captain's quarters on the other side of the boat. I'm assuming the first thing you do is put out the couple of small fires, because you don't want to go down in flames.
We
don't want our boats to burn like that.
But they can't prevent this water, exactly.
Yeah, we need to take care of our boat.
Okay. When you go down the ladder into the ship's hold, you will find that there is a trap door leading further below decks, and it is down there that this sound is coming from. It is locked. It's made of cast iron.
I'll break the lock.
You hit it. Nothing happens.
I'll break the door.
It's made of cast iron. How are you going to break a door?
I'll break the hinges.
With what? How? Please.
I'll break
More
the
words.
frame.
More words! How are you doing it?
Sorry,
Because-
usually Alessio just says I'll break and something happens. I will use
Was there not a key on any of the people that we searched upstairs?
You don't find a key on any of the people
Or
you sent
left on the
upstairs,
ship?
but when you go to the captain's quarters, you will find in a small drawer a key.
Oh, damn it.
It's quite a large rusty iron key. Why, did you have knock and really wanted to use it?
No, what I was going to do is I was going to look at I was going to examine the hinges and then just frostbite the heck out of the hinges until they're brittle enough that they could be smashed.
Wow.
I mean,
Maybe.
we can still do that.
You two are doing that well.
The key
Well,
works.
Torrens off using his
That's
noggin.
pretty cool.
Amazingly,
Yeah.
Torrens off using his brain, which never
Amazing, yeah.
happens. Yes, and as you go into the pirates' quarters, I imagine you find Sebastian already looting. So you will find a
Found any nice bottles of wine, Sebastian?
Like mid chugging one.
I just wanted some gold.
No.
I think they're called Tiger's Eyes. They might be called something slightly different. But there is a coffer of 20, I think.
The blue thing with.
No, they look like Tiger's Eyes.
Oh yeah. Like,
Game rules, equipment.
Oh wow,
Gemstone, is that right?
those are
Yeah, there we
pretty.
go. But I don't think they're called. No, they are called Tiger's Eye on D&D Beyond.
I'm done.
You could probably sell them for 2 or 3 gold pieces each, if you so wish. Yeah.
Can I praise them at 3?
It depends on the gems. Like, they're not all the same size. So some of them will sell for 2, some of them will sell for 3. But they're very beautiful, and they're in a dark black agate box. It's quite neatly polished. And it has the name Othelstan on it, which is the captain, as you know. There are 5 or 6 sets of
Did you
very...
know? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I told you guys earlier and put it in the thingy, but yeah. You see 5 or 6 sets of very fine clothing. 3 identical pirates' hats, each with a different coloured feather in them. You see he lived quite lavishly and quite richly. He also has a little tiny chest, which has a single diamond worth 300 inverted commas gold pieces. If you try and sell the diamond, you'll probably be able to get 40 to 50 gold for it. But for the sake of spells that require it, it's worth 300. So that's how that one works. And he also has in that same chest 86 gold pieces. That's it for his room. And then if you then go to the
put
other...
on some of his clothes as I walk.
Sure, yeah, you look fabulous. They're great. They're just
Thanks.
they're just fine clothing.
Does he have a mirror? Does he have a mirror in here?
He does. He has a floor-to-ceiling mirror on the wall that sort of addends
Look at
the side there.
I'm gonna have a
that's
fashion
mine.
show with Alessio, and I'm gonna
Yeah. I'll put a hat on you.
and sort of just like flitter around.
Yeah,
like,
these captured men who have been stuck under decks, locked down with a battened down
yes,
with a
of course.
hatch, and you guys are just like, oh, look at this jacket.
Look, we
also
don't
find-
stop adventuring.
Well, we couldn't do
okay?
that after when they're just like up here staring at us, right?
You find 3 bottles of aged wine. They are in D&D Beyond. And 2 casks of mead. Yes, this decanter of endless water is the other thing that you find in the captain's hold. Okay, as you head down to the normal hold, there are some stocks here that sort of try and make the vessel look like a standard merchant vessel, but Hennic will quickly note that the grain is of incredibly low quality. There's some wool and some what happens when wool becomes some fabrics. Fabrics is just what I'm looking for. Yes, flannel, love it. But again, the fabrics are very cheap. They're basically rags. The wool is very low quality and a little old. There's also 2 barrels of rice, one of which has vermin in them. But as you look around, there's also hammocks hanging left, right, and centre. The crew seem to have been living in relative squalor in comparison to the captain. You do find a charlatan's die, as well as 2 sets of playing dice and a set of playing cards. A couple of old bottles of beer and a locket with a faded image of a fairly pretty-looking girl. And, of course, there is a hatch leading to the base, the bilge deck, as they call it, so the very bottom. And as you open it, somebody... And as you look down,
mate.
there are people packed down here like salmon.
No!
There are almost 20 men down here.
Be free!
You
Run!
rescue.
Yes! Run!
Aye.
Go!
We
Do we
have
have
a
a name for the guy?
we have a couple that can't stand. Might we help those first? My name's
course.
Yeah.
Ilden. His name is Ilden, the man who's speaking to you. He's actually a merchant. If you ask around the town, you would have found that he was missing. He only sells groceries, but okay. He was a merchant, and every single one of them comes up looking more and more ragged and more grateful. Some of them look like they've been down here for weeks.
It's okay, guys.
But each one of them is alive, and they do carry up 2 younger men who look like they lost the capacity to stand, but are somewhat together. And
Yeah, I'll put one of each on my shoulders and I'll carry
Yeah.
it.
I'll take the other one.
yeah, and you guys can head on up the top of the ship, and you've rescued the crimped members of the Reaper.
Oh. Well, good
What
job.
was
you.
the father's name?
Oh, why would you ask
Isn't that
such a
what we came
question?
here for?
Yes, why would you ask such a question? Nope, it's gone. I did give it to you, but I
His name
didn't
was
write it down.
Erwin.
Yeah, there you go. His name was Erwin.
It was-
Erwin will be his name.
okay.
Is now. Yeah, he does have a name. I can't remember her name either, to be fair. But she did offer
I
you
don't
a
know.
lot of money.
Did she?
Did she? And then we refused, no?
And that idiot up there refused, yes.
Yeah.
Alessio refused. You refused it very, very adamantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to
How
do.
much money was it?
500 gold pieces.
Like
Uh,
what?
Did she really have 500 gold pieces though?
You don't know. Because she didn't say yes.
She would have said
But she will be
anything to get her-
incredibly grateful when you return her father.
Yeah, she can pay me in brownie points.
But other than that,
That's in a level up.
nah. I'm gonna level up from that. Rewards got given at the end of the
Dying.
session anyway. Yeah, You've saved the Crimpers. I'm sure you were down at the docks for some other reason, though.
We've saved the
And-
Crimpers?
Saved
defeated
them
the
from the
Crimpers.
Crimpers.
Oh, saved them from.
But before we move on, can we actually make this boat our own?
Well, to what end?
Like, as in take it and leave with it. Like, this is now our boat.
I mean, it's quite a big
Okay.
boat. You need a crew.
Yes. Yes.
You already have a boat that you are on. I mean, you might not own it, but you
That
are
we
on it.
own? Yes, yes. That's the
Yeah.
ownership is the matter at hand.
What, how do you? I mean, I understand that Alessio is quite limited in his thinking, but as players, how do you envisage this boat being managed?
So as a player, I definitely want the boat.
To do what with? You're gonna. You want it to sail. You want it to go in the water, right, and take you places like the
I
other
just always
boats.
wanted a boat, man. Like I want to make my dream come true. I just want a boat. That's
Okay.
it.
My suggestion would be tell Phoebe you've got a boat and see what she can do about it, because she might actually be able to hire a crew and have it run, and maybe the two boats can travel together.
Well, do we need
Yes,
some? Do we
yes.
need some sort of certificate or something to show that we are the owners of said boat? Like, could we just
I write on a piece of
facilitate that
parchment,
process
I
and
own
be
this
like, "This is
boat."
our boat now."
You've
It's
got
just
the
gonna
key
be
to the
docked
hatch
here.
and the key to the captain's quarters, and you're wearing a really
Right, there
pretty
is-
robe.
And the
Yeah.
hats.
And
the
there's no
hat
other
and all
crew
that
on it.
sort of stuff.
Yeah, I would say that nobody at the dock really cares.
I mean, we just saved like half this
yeah,
town.
exactly, right? So, well, not quite, yeah,
Like-
but yeah, you saved 20 people.
That's
Just-
half of what we met.
Yeah, it might be half of the NPCs you met. I'll give you that. But yeah, it's a town of about three or 4,000.
Shall be here waiting for us then, if
Well,
fate
yeah.
allows it.
Well, yeah, if you sort of later on tell Phoebe, then maybe that discussion could be had. But you came down to the docks for another reason, if you remember.
I'm just sitting in silent sympathy because I have a naval campaign that I run, and it's just like, what, can I never throw a boat at you guys because you're going to try to take over every other boat in the world? Like, players always want the boat, and it's like, I don't want you to have another boat. It's complicated. So, like...
You can have the boat,
You
I
know?
don't care, but you can't
Joe-
sail it.
I have zero
No, I don't-
boats right now.
I don't want to take it. I just want to know that we could have it.
Yeah, no. I mean, my answer to that is always, of course you can have the boat. What are you going to do with it? You're not sailors,
I
right?
certainly want to take it.
Yeah, we're in no way sailors.
No, but if you ask Phoebe, she is a sailor, and she may be able to secure you a crew, albeit a bit of a scraggly one from a dock like this. But as I said, and I will repeat one more time, you came down to the docks for another reason.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you, Phoebe.
Bruno, you came down to the docks for another reason.
I tell the girl that I saved her father thanks to my amazing team and crew.
Mhm.
And I'll introduce them so they know the kindness that they did to this young
Yep.
person on this day. And I'll tell the party to split in two, and as they usher to each side, there is the girl's father! Little girl, is this your dad?
Yeah, she's thanked you already. That happened before.
Ta-da!
That's not what you came to the
Is that-
docks for.
What else would we come?
What?
Oh,
Okay.
I know, but Hennic doesn't want you to do it. So
Una! Una, uma, ufa, uba, uba, baba, booey.
Uba! I call her Uba!
Wait, what the fuck?
Her. I came here for her.
You came for Ula.
Ula!
Yeah.
Who?
okay. Ula.
Ula.
Ula was the Leonin girl who was outcast from the temple. She is seen as
Yes.
cast down from all because she told stories and tales of a time that shouldn't be told. She was outcast from her people, and you were told that you would find her down at the docks, likely begging.
I will tell my friends,
Mm.
my comrades, fellow boat owners. I have a matter to attend to here at the dock. She's with the beggars.
It's pretty big. It's a big dock.
I could use some help because it's a very big dock. And I
Are
just
you going to
realized
ask
that her location may be
around,
big.
or are you going to just keep searching for a beggar Leonin?
See if anyone helps.
I mean, nobody's going to help of their own accord. Your party members might, but they don't know where she is.
Maybe we could give some beggars the boat.
Can I just point out that Bruno, you've effectively gone to Southend and been like, I'm looking for Freud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you need to get a little bit more specific. You can't just
Because when you put it like that,
like
shit.
you can't just go up to everybody and be like, "Are you afraid?"
Okay, no, then I know exactly what will work. Thinking like that, I'm gonna
Okay.
find the closest bus stop or like the closest square,
Yeah.
anywhere where I can stand really loud. I'm gonna take my shirt off, start swinging it, and say, "Where is Ula the beggar?"
You don't get any
So
This
reaction.
would work in Southend. This would
It
work.
might. You don't get much of a reaction, but Hennic, as you look around, you notice that two young Leonin females quietly exit the square from the back. But this is Hennic notices it. As you are standing on the table, hurling your t-shirt around in circles, a gentleman comes up to you and... Excuse me. You're looking for someone?
Yes, her name is Ula.
Perhaps I can help. I work for the dockmaster.
And why would you do that?
Why would he help you?
Yeah,
You're on my docks.
but why
Oh.
would you want to help me?
Mostly because it will stop you from, well, he sort of gestures to what you're doing.
Ah, yet again, public shame has gotten me what I wanted.
Look, I don't know any Ula, but I do know a couple of people you might ask. Is she sail? Is she a boatwoman?
No, she is a beggar, a Leonin to be precise.
beggar?
Here's
A Leonin?
Kiavo for reference.
I know the
They
Leonin.
look
We
like
are in
this.
their town.
Yes,
Their only town.
yes.
Yes, there's 3,500 of them in this town. I have seen a
I just
Leonin
thought
before.
it might help. Ula, she
Thanks.
spoke of forbidden
But-
prophecies.
But
She's casting
Leonins
away.
don't beg. Well, be that as it may, you might want to head down to the Pauper's quarters. And they're down by the warehouses, and he'll sort of gesture towards some sort of a warehouse area. And Hennic, you will note that he is pointing in the direction that two Leonin left him.
Oh, well, thanks for the help, sir. I'm gonna consult with the people in my party that have a good working brain. Nice to meet you. Goodbye now.
Mm.
I'll look.
And
I'll look
he-
behind
and
my
he
back
just
to see
walks
if
off.
He leaves.
He walks off.
All right.
He's done with you. You do notice that at the
No, I
other
was
side
done
of
with
the
him, to be
other
clear.
side of the sort of area in the docks that you were at, he is keeping an eye on you from a distance.
Ooh, that's really shady.
He does
I'll
have
go
two
to-
quite well-built men next to him.
I'll go to my dad. I mean to Hennic, and I'll say, "Hello, Hennic.
Yeah, Alessio, what's going on?
That man has told me to go to the warehouses."
Well, first of all, you've come to me for a working brain. I have an intelligence of 7.
You just
But-
exude confidence, so I assume that means you're smart.
Wisdom is a form of intelligence.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you, I think perhaps he's right to point in that direction.
I see.
You were flailing about over there, and I happened to notice a few Leonin walk off in that direction when you started calling out. I gotta ask you whether you think you really want to go after him, though.
Well, I must collect the juicy fruits of my public indecency, Hennic.
Well, I suppose it is true that after causing a ruckus, it ought to be to some purpose.
Indeed.
Look, I don't rightly understand what it is that that these folk were turned out of their religion for. It's not my way. It's not something I know much about. Maybe the morals here don't match my own, and so the people who are outcast would be fine. I don't know, but I want you to think when you go and meet with these people, and make sure that you're, going about things the right way. I mean, we could just get the armor and leave. head on with the work we know needs to be done. I've been thinking on it while I was feeling a bit foolish, having gone so brashly to that boat just now. And well, again, just to put the thought in your mind, I don't want to say that I know the right decision over you, but I want you to be thinking about it. After all, sandworm scales may turn sharp steel, but armor fails against what you feel. Should a promise made not disappear when the recipient's no longer here? But when they've left, we feel more bound. We can't give less, can't have the vow unwound. But honoring oaths by foolish means makes fools and oafs of peasants and queens. The ones to whom we gave our pledge might choose their doom, approve our hedge, if holden strictly to obligations would send us quickly toward damnation. So it's no disgrace to throw in the towel when evil ways accompany a vowel. Letter or spirit, spirit or letter, which one credits our promises better? But if it's the docks you're heading to, let's go.
Well, Hennic, I believe that I must follow my heart on this one. I will do it carefully, but I will.
That's all I ask.
As you guys progress along the docks, down towards the warehouse areas, you do notice that the streets are getting dirtier, and the people are looking rougher. As the words of Hennic sort of echo through your minds, there is a certain feeling of imposter syndrome, I guess. You guys, but the other way round, you guys just don't feel like you belong here. And indeed, a few people will note that you don't belong here, and after a little
Grew
while...
up in a circus.
Yeah, that's not quite this.
I was
After
an
a
orphan
while,
for a few years.
after a while, a very heavily tattooed and pierced Yuan-Ti comes over slowly. You see that he's wearing quite a heavy veil over his head. What pass you here?
We have come looking for someone.
If sure lost you are not, then speak names and find these people, maybe you will.
Seek I Ula here. Yeah.
You are looking for Ula.
Yes, I am.
Perhaps Ula judge best whether to find Ula you should. Warehouse, I take you. Come. And you notice he sheathes a rather nasty looking dagger that he was quietly holding up. And those of you who are perceptive, so anybody but Alessio basically, as you as you look around, you notice that people are sort of going back into alleyways and retracting, whereas before they were moving forward to threaten. And he leads you to what looks like just another warehouse on the dock. There's sort of 20 or 30 of these big warehouses. But Torin, you will notice that the knocker on the door is made of fine brass. And the window is glass on the door. He knocks twice, and then waits. Twice again, waits, and then once. A bugbear pulls the door open, leans down. Nevins! And the Yuan-Ti looks at him and, leavings. And he walks away and leaves you there. The bugbear sort of turns to you and, God, I'll see you.
Mighty cryptic you are.
Cryptic?
Do we not do the speech thing anymore?
Me, cryptic, maybe. Here for hit things. And he sort of holds up this huge club.
Yes, me too, comrade. Haha! And I'll hold my spear. And I'll lead us.
A rather death-looking half-elf a little way away and looks over and... Yes, we'd worked out he weren't the brains. As you head on in after this bugbear,
Wow.
you are led down to the warehouse, and then he sort of gestures at a couple of... there's a sort of gap between some crates, and as you go down there, it takes you down a staircase into an area below the warehouse. It's very dark down here. It's difficult for you to see unless you have dark vision. But after you turn a corner, you will see that it is lowly lit by candles. Dimly lit by candles is what I was looking for. And sitting in this sort of fairly large, quite opulent chair is a Leonin who is wearing an entire sort of black robe with silver stars all over it. In front of her is a small sort of round table with a crystal ball set into the middle. She looks up. Ah. I thought you might arrive here. Please, come in. Even those of you with misgivings. You may be seated. And...
Hennic, what's a misgiving?
It's what I have about this course of action, but we'll sit.
Yeah, a couple of females come over. You notice that they're both Kalishtar. And they lay out some chairs for you. 4 chairs for you. 5 chairs for you. We'll let you all sit. And they retreat back into the shadows. Looks at you. Come, you have questions. Ask freely. Answers will be shared.
I want to resurrect someone. I was told you can help.
No.
What?
I can... Peace. Let me explain. I cannot resurrect anybody. Nobody alive that I know of has that power. But there are some myths.
Pulls out an ink, bit of quill, and some parchment.
A bit of quill. That'll help you out.
Whenever you're ready, teacher.
Does the bit include the nib?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I will.
Teacher, I'm ready. You may speak.
We were contacted not that long ago, some of us here, by an elf. An unusual elf, pale of skin. Not pale of skin, I mean dark of skin, sorry. Apologies there. They spoke of an unusual circle of druids connected to the land, who claimed powers like those you speak of, mythical powers, the power to resurrect, to awaken animals, to control vast...
Was it the Moon Elves?
The Moon Elves are long dead.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was my fault because I said pale of skin when I meant dark of skin. Drow. That helps. Those are dark elves. Yeah, there we go. But she doesn't call them that. But anyway, this Drow was not of that circle, but said that he had dealings with them. And we chose not to barter with them, but they definitely have access to unusual magics. I have heard rumor, though no more, that they are upon the east coast of... Sorry, I need to scroll up. Voralia. No, more than that I do not know.
So that's like around Peldon.
Probably further north than
Way
that.
of the Path.
Yeah, probably somewhere up there, yeah. Exactly, up there.
I see. So you cannot resurrect someone, but these people may be able.
Until recently, I may have said that it was impossible other than in tales of old. You know, the same sort of tales where lions fly with wings in the sky and people fly on magic carpets and such. But
Well, thank you for your help today.
you are not the only one that comes with questions.
I'll sit back down.
She looks first towards Kiava. You may ask, if you wish.
Question isn't if or it's more so whether I should.
Well,
If I can speak freely.
please do. There are no secrets here.
And if I may, what is it that happened to you?
Hmm.
Was it that you were forsaken by the stars?
No,
Or
quite
was
the
that-
opposite. The Onans with magic Leonans with magic. Far to the east, I would be revered for my abilities. But to the west, no. The males are seen as something magnificent and wonderful or unusual. He looks at you, but I can't say I'm particularly impressed. The females, however, are cast out. Always chance to get a snide remark at your mouth. But she said if the females are cast down, we do not show abilities of divine will. I'm a mystic, a seer, a diviner as such. I was born to these abilities, and for that I was cast out by my people.
Are you from these eastern lands then, or from here?
It is said that my mother is from Eskralish, in the lands of Mimna Colric, far to the east. Though my father was not.
I see.
I was born to these docks in the land of Oldsmere and raised in the temple for many years, until my abilities showed that they were arcane, not divine. I was cast out from the Temple of Mystery. No, rubbish. It's not Mystery, but anyway, that place, that temple. Pull it up in a second. I was cast out from the temple and cast down from my people. But you shouldn't pity me, au revoir.
So, it seems I'm not the only one then.
Oh,
This
far from it.
place of the eastern lands.
Mensa, by the way. Yes, to the east. 3 days east, a little north by ship, and you would find the docks of Eskralish. Why, you would not recognize the Leonin there, for they are shorter of stature and greater of mind than of muscle. An unusual place, but worth a visit sometime, I guess.
I think that's all that I feel would be welcome to ask. Thank you.
Might I ask a question of my own? And she looks towards Torin.
Of course.
I saw you walk through death and be reborn, but I didn't understand it.
I've been told this, and quite frankly, neither do I.
He looks directly at Alessio and is like, sometimes it is wiser to admit what one does not know than pretend that one does.
What do you want from me?
Nothing.
You trying to insult me in front of my friend? I will not have this.
No, I'm sure you won't, but the token you carry is powerful.
Yes, and
I think she's talking. I think she's talking to me.
I know.
Beautiful, Buddha. Love it. Yeah, she looks at the back of Torin, and I was merely curious. This path you are interested in, Alessio, it is, right? Your friend is right. Circle of druids. They are dark in nature. My suspicions are that they are more widespread than where I know they dwell. Perhaps even responsible for some of the strange happenings in and around the land. I know some of you envisage that perhaps you might make a difference to the fate of Beldania as a whole. Perhaps these druids are that which you must contest with. But the elves of Varadia will know more.
Hennic kind of scoffs a little. It's like elves and resurrection. You think they got enough time already? Should have known they might be behind it. At least some of them.
'Tis not the elves themselves, the drow, that more of these druids. It is merely the drow that offered to take me to them. So from what you know, the circle of druids may well not be elves. That's basically what she's saying. But, to speak truly, you'd think a couple of 1,000 years was enough, would you not? A blessing upon you before you go. She takes out a couple of dice. Polyhedrons, or whatever they're called. Dodecahedrons, is that right? Is that a 20-sided dice? I think it is.
Yep.
And she rolls them out, and should you wish, you may let the futures take over. She's basically giving you her portents. Until you expend them. There's a 3 and a 16. You can use them between the group in times of desperate need.
Somebody save that.
Yeah, I mean, I can stick it in a handout if you want. Just so that we know that it exists. Spells and assets at handout.
McPherson,
Yes.
are you worried that the person that you're trying to bring back is already moved on? And you're
Not at all.
taking them out of their afterlife?
Absolutely not. What a preposterous thing you're saying, Sebastian. Don't say funny things like that anymore. Just stop.
McPherson, do you believe in the afterlife?
Well, of course I do. How could I be trying to bring someone out of it if I didn't believe in it, Sebastian?
And would you want to be brought out of that paradise?
But of course! Why would I want to be there when I could be over here?
James, you're muted.
She's not a snake. It was just a placeholder image. So, just clarifying, she's Leonid.
So Sebastian's just gonna smile at McPherson, and then as they go to leave, he's just gonna be like, "This sounds like a bad idea."
Well, so he's living life as a cat, but here we are, adapting and moving on.
I'm gonna
Ula
make
coughs loudly.
an orange mage hand comes out of the orb as Sebastian goes to leave and just flips you off.
Ah, Sebastian, you're so funny. Anyhow, to Varalia, that place.
Perhaps. Now that you have found what you came to the docks for, what do you guys want to do with the next couple of days? As you wait for the armor. And for Phoebe to be ready.
Didn't I make a bunch of stuff to sell?
I believe you made a couple of studded leather armors, right? And potentially one of these Fey shrouded armors.
I never rolled for the face shrouded, but
Oh,
I'll take
okay.
this
Was
with
it studded?
others.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can get a. Problem is, pre-made armor doesn't sell brilliantly. As you know,
Yeah,
it
just
normally doesn't.
whatever I can
But,
get.
yeah, you can garner sort of.
I didn't make them with any purpose, to give. them.
You can garner, I'll say 5 gold pieces, and enough leather to continue your workings on the boat. So go ahead and add 4 pieces of leather.
I'll just negate the
removal.
removal.
Yeah, that's fine. Has anybody got anything else they'd like to be doing in and around the town of Ulmsville?
For 2 weeks in real life, I have been looking at my notes trying to figure out the name of the other, like, not the original ranger, but the buddy of them that we left in charge.
Bendis?
Sandringham?
Kelvin and Ogren?
Ogren. I knew it was an O or a O-ish sound. That's what it was.
Do we not have a handout for Ogren?
I don't know. It might be there.
I think we have a character sheet on Beyond.
NPCs.
Oh, okay. Let's stick this in just right straight away so that we know that he exists. Ogren. Ogren. It's got good art.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be Ogren.
Well, despite having been looking for the name, and I didn't bother to plan out my 25 words, I was too busy writing stupid poems. But I would like to send a message and just sort of, how are things in Sandringham and anything of note that we ought to know about. I could contact you this way once in a while now.
Hennic, good to hear from you. Sandringham does well. The wolves are getting very high. It is like a fort. It is doing very... These are another words.
Oh no, he's lagging.
Rubber banded into disconnection.
Yeah, cool. So Sandringham seems to be doing pretty well, building up the walls as they said they would. They planned for it to never be taken again.
Let everybody know there doesn't seem to be any problems there we don't know about, so that's good.
So I'm just going to put us on.
Very good.
Oh, this didn't fix it really.
Good to know.
Sorry, I'm having a strange Roll20 issue. It's going to refresh.
I mean, unless you consider building the town up too much to be a problem, which I'm not so sure on, but at least they seem to be safe at the moment.
Yes, we should bring Alessio one day.
You want to take me home with you? I am most thankful, my fellow comrades. It would be a pleasure to see your little hamlet.
It's quite quaint.
It sounds like it might be less so by the time we get back, but good to know there's no trouble. I would check in and see on things with the whole Duke situation, but at this point I'm not really sure exactly who I'd want to trust to contact and find out about that. So, well, we'll leave that for now.
Yeah, it's best to focus on the task at hand.
Is it fair to say you probably also tell Phoebe about your boat?
Oh yeah, sure. Sure.
She will ask you for 60 gold pieces if you want her to hire a crew.
Why aren't we selling it for like 1 million gold pieces?
She does suggest that it would fetch quite a price if you were to try and sell it.
Think how much aged wine we could get from it, guys.
I think we could sell it. We can
I don't know about
definitely
age
sell it.
You'd rather
wine, but
sell
this
the
is
boat.
acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says to you that she could sell it immediately for sort of 150.
No,
or she can sell it. Well, no, but bear with me. She can sell it immediately for 150, or she can sell it through better channels to people who actually have the money to pay for what a boat is worth, and secure you about 600.
Boats are that cheap.
You're forgetting how much gold
I mean,
is worth
we're
in
in-
Beldania.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, 600 gold's a lot of money. It's more than I think you've ever had on a single character at any point. This
That
whole
would be
campaign.
120 each.
Yeah, it's a well,
Yes.
maybe. I think it might be 100 each and 200 into Hennick's pockets for the supporting of the party. Considering he buys all the shit. Yeah, so she'll do that, but you won't get the gold immediately. It'll take a little while. She said if you need anything in the meantime, I can always lend you the cash, so you can go ahead and add the gold straight to your inventories. But by
Was it
technicality,
120
it's going
was
to
it?
100 each, 200 to Hennick.
100 each.
Well-
Holy shit.
To be fair, the only reason Hennic has to buy everything is because he's in charge of keeping the gold.
Well, no, but every time it's a case of like buying food or buying diamonds for Revivify and shit like that. Hennick's had to buy them every time. So we'll just
Yeah.
keep it like that. It
Hennick-
makes it
Hennick
easier because
is-
then he can spend money on bribes and anything
Hennick is
else.
the party's daddy. For sure.
Okay.
He's also the one who's not going to splash it recklessly on a +1 weapon.
Exactly.
But yeah,
It's for the
We
best.
have more now, so that's not as big a worry. But yeah, that's
Sure,
why
yeah.
in the beginning it was, don't give it to Sebastian, don't give it to people who are going to blow it on stuff.
Torin is
There's
probably
a
not.
li-
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Torin probably doesn't understand the real value of money.
Oh, not only that, but he does like his fine things, right? I believe that Torin's first big purchase was a pipe that lit itself. You know?
Exactly. For no reason, because
Yeah, for no reason
it can
whatsoever.
literally breathe fire, so that would have never been a problem.
But it was a good purchase. You do, however, as you wander through the town, come across a manufactory salesman.
Oh.
And he's sort of... You notice that he's selling standard manufactory wares. You've seen most of these before, but I will allow you, if you wish, to spend a moment making the purchase.
Is it the guy that we rescued all the way back
No.
in day one?
No, but he
Indeed.
does have the same uniform and similar wares. So he has a really quite marvelous tent which he tries to sell to you, as well as dueling canes, rings, pants, cloaks, amulets. bucklers. He also has the potion pouch containing 6 or 12 potions. Or 6 or 12 potions in advance if you're interested. I think the rings let you do some quite cool things like shape water and shit.
I do need a health potion. How much do they cost?
So
Up to me.
it is standard health potions. I wouldn't worry about Kiavo producing them every day. But for these sort of manufacturing potions, you can get a 4 potion model for 10 gold pieces, a 6 potion model for 15 gold pieces, or a 12 potion model for 20 gold pieces.
Wait, if Kiavo produces them every day, how many health potions should I have?
Take 3.
Okay. Then I don't want to buy any.
Yeah, they're mostly for the potions. I think are almost all pretty useless to you guys at this point. But the manufacturing like ring and amulets and stuff might be useful to you.
The actual health potions as opposed to healing ones are pretty good, but I have like 9 or 10 of them. So
Yeah.
So what are the ring and amulets again?
Just type manufactory to your.
The amulet basically gives you
I think it's shield
manipulation of
once per
the
day.
elements. No, the amulet is the elements one, and the ring I think is the shield one. Oh no, wrong one.
Yeah.
I think the
Mending. There's mending on the ring.
Yeah.
Message. And
mending light and message.
Light.
It looks like
Yeah,
not having
mending
to
light
carry
and
a torch.
and the other one gives you the control flames, shape water, etc.
yes,
They're pretty
yes.
cool and pretty strong. If you're interested, but only if you feel they suit your character. But if he's just there.
I have a question. Is the cloak here?
Yep. Yeah, is everything.
Does it basically give you featherfall like at will? Because that would be insane. Is that how I'm reading this?
It lasts 4 hours, and then it just like works as featherfall if you fall during those 4 hours.
Got you.
So look,
Got you.
to
Got
me.
you.
That.
I was looking at it as well. The amulet could be interesting.
They're there. If you guys want to work that on your off session, I don't mind, but it's worth mentioning.
I'm
in
gonna
case
take a pair of boots if he has my size.
Okay, yeah, 4 gold pieces.
Done.
Right. Yeah, as you guys sort of stop at some of the marketplaces, perhaps pick up some more herbs for Kiavo. I'll let you just do that off the Harbond. Basically, if you want to buy anything, just use the Harbond shop list for non-exciting items. Yeah, obviously not the unique magical items, but for herbs and manufacturing shit and stuff. But I think that's actually what we're gonna end today. I think we're gonna cut it short. As we do have a second session later today. And instead come to our grand MVPs. And I think I might kick off myself. Because I have 2. My first is, but you didn't come to the docks for this. And Bruno was just going, huh? No idea why we came here. It was too long ago. And also, I don't know the exact line because I was trying to write very quickly while you were reading. But in your second poem, Joe, you mentioned something about armor does nothing against feelings or something.
Sandworm scales may turn sharp steel, but armor fails against what you feel.
Armor fails against what you feel, and I thought that was brilliant. Especially a little bit of an insight into Alessio in a way. Just a really sort of nice mark of like Alessio is sort of very brash, right, and nothing affects him and everything's fine. But actually, underneath, there is this sad history.
What insight do you need? He literally wants one thing.
Yeah, but
it's so clear as well.
It's very sweet to see that, like, the line, like, sort of armor does nothing for what you really feel is
right. We didn't always know that. So
no,
sort of just
he was a very
one-dimensional
one-dimensional character who's becoming 2- and 3-dimensional, and it's really nice to see. So
and
yeah,
soon 4.
That will be worrying.
Whoa.
Have you seen these 4D cinemas that spit in your face and shake you from side to side and blow at you? I can't imagine anything worse.
Actually, I saw Dune in 4D and it was fucking intense.
I can't see in 3D in the cinema. So I put the glasses on and I see exactly what you guys see with the glasses off, which is really tedious.
Fuzzy and stuff,
yeah, it's basically the glasses are complicated, but it's to do with the astigmatism in your eye, or lack thereof. Anyway, so that's my MVPs. I ended with Joe, and that is where I'll begin.
All right. One is just something that didn't even happen in session, which is that I never remember anymore. Just by the way things have been proceeding, I never remember to like inspiring leader ever. So like we should have so many more hit points all the time. But actually,
or cook breakfast for that matter.
I really liked the counter spell. It was like, okay, there's this big no.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah,
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, Kiabo felt very powerful today. It's unusual. I mean, it's not. That's not to say that Kiabo is only quite weak, but you normally think of Kiabo has quite a normal singular dimension of like I do this damage over here. It was really nice to see like the teleport away and being able to sort of ward somebody, and then the counter spell.
And this sort of like you've sort of even more recently been is sort of explaining or insinuating that like we're getting to a point where nobody else has this much magical power in the land, and it has never really seemed like that, mostly because you're always sticking it to Jamal, but but so to have him be like, no, I'm actually way better at this stuff than you. Forget your stupid fireball. Nice.
Yeah, that was really cool. I think actually you are right. There are only 2 or 3 characters now that have the capacity to compete, even vaguely, magically.
It's me.
It's not you. Rico.
Oh man. Well, I think it goes without saying that Joe's poems, both of them, were the MVP of the session.
Always are.
But beyond that, I really enjoyed the interaction with Ula and sort of the backstory that was unshed on Alessio and Chiavo's parts, actually. So I thought that was interesting. We don't get to see much of Chiavo's story come into play, and so it's nice to interact with PCs in like an insightful and sort of like progressing way, rather than just,
I think it was really nice to see a bit of Chiavo. With depth. In the same way that with Alessio, we often see one side of Chiavo. It was really nice to. I sort of threw it at Jamal with, Chiavo, you have a question. He's like, do I? But you did really well with that. And
it was more sort of which questions.
I more meant about like the Leonins to the east that you sort of heard of but not heard of that maybe she'd know about, and obviously she's told you about it. Anyway. But I mean, I knew I would be able to roll with it. But you did really well with that. Speaking of which, Jamal, you're MVP.
Yeah, so one thing real quick I will say is when you dropped the question, my first thought was, well, actually, the one thing I really do wonder right now is what the hell happened with her, because all the time we were always thinking like she'd been like forsaken by the stars, and it's like, is that actually just a rumor from the temple saying no, we don't want people following that, or is that actually was she actually forsaken in any sense? Because she's obviously far more grand and powerful and capable and in a good place than what the people were in the town letting on. So that was interesting.
Sort of. Obviously she's presented herself as a beggar out on the street, right? That is how they've seen her. They don't know necessarily that her thugs are actually protecting her and had a little mystic session. Yeah, so just in case anybody missed it, she was downcast because she was female and had magic of an arcane, not divine. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Josh?
And hang on, I've got a couple.
Oh, sorry, go on. A couple more.
Yeah.
Still
yeah. So first one was the poor pirate captain getting completely paralyzed, and then Torin just comes in with the absolute devastation of this guy.
Never let a paladin crit. Never.
Beyond all belief.
And I was like, an auto crit, you say?
Yeah. Yeah. So it actually felt good to be able to make use of that wand and for it to be good.
It's a good wand.
As an extension to Torin just getting bonked relentlessly that hard during the combat with a triple crit.
Yeah, triple crit for I think total of 15 damage or something pathetic. It was pretty sad.
Triple crit. And
I mean, even with advantage, I don't think I've ever seen something.
No. Yeah. Especially one of them was a double nat 20, so I rolled 4 20s in 6 rolls. That's crazy.
Disgusting. The probability of that is so low. And the final one that I've got is Alessio. I'm killing everyone non-lethally.
Yes. Josh.
I think mine is the conversations with McPherson about this whole resurrection thing. Like you said, it is nice seeing. Like, because he is a bit of a silly character, but even with this very, serious thing that he's trying to do, he's still so deflective of like everything else, and it's very telling of who he actually is, like underneath everything, and so I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, credit to Bruno. You have made a very layered character. It's very pleasing. Speaking of which, Bruno, your MVP.
Well, I'm gonna start by saying thank you for noticing that. I didn't want to start Alessio's like, I want to resurrect this person in my backstory and I need to do it right now. I wanted it to be like, you guys just meet a normal person on the road and then he seems like an asshole and it starts like peeling back until you realize
an asshole.
Yeah, he's still an asshole, but he's an asshole with quite a little more to it. So I'm glad you picked that up. On that, my favorite moments of the session was when Sebastian had the conversation with Alessio. I'm glad you picked up on the fact that he was super deflective, because that was definitely Alessio as a character, not me as a player. I took a lot of attention to what he said. And it was nice to see, because before that, they haven't really spoken like too much detail. So it's nice to see the bond coming up. Same with Hennic. It was nice to see that bond, like really, you getting really involved in this matter of morality and ethics, which I think is really interesting, and I didn't originally think it could be possible for the character. And finally, my last MVP is definitely Torin. I thought it was super cute when he was like, "Oh, you need to come home to You need to come to Sandringham home with us," and I thought, I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet." And you can really feel the bond, especially like with us getting involved in each other's like moments and stuff. Sweet, nice to see. That's my 3 MVPs.
It's been a long journey. And you have a couple of other things. First of all, you may roll HP. Means roll a hit die and add it to your HP. Very excited. Big roll.
Goes crazy.
Paladins and fighters re-roll their d10s if you get a 1 or a 2. The rest of you re-roll your 1s. And unlike poor Joe, you can re-roll your 1s continually, not just once. Good old Melp's acid arrow. I've never seen anybody so brutalized by 8 acid damage. Yeah, and I do have one other little minor MVP, which was just Bruno going, "What's a misgiving?" Loved that line. And also when I said to Torin, that it's a powerful trinket you carry there. And Alessia replied, "Thank you, I know." I was just like, yep, love that. But anyway, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye for now.
We shall see you soon.